Yo, 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 yo. What up, what up, what up? And we back in the zone. We back in the zone, man. So crazy. What it do, man? Been a
What it
while.
do, man? What it do? It's been a couple months, but we back, man. Back with another zone out.
Absolutely, man. We back in the zone, man. Been a while, man. Shoot. A long time coming, you know what I mean? But yeah, we here though, man. Like you said, we here. Um changes changes happen, you know. I don't know what episode we on, man. What episode we
This
on?
is like,
Haven't been
it gotta
on
be like 15, 16, something like
something
that.
like that. Something like that. You know what I mean? Shout out to Moose, shout out to Renegade. Um
Salute to them boys.
but like I said, shout out to them. But hey, show goes on. Um, you know what I mean? We back, you know what I mean? Like I said, being busy and all that, you know what I mean? We've been me and so crazy been in contact. Like I said, we could have been done it, like I said, but schedules and all that going on. So
Fact.
yeah, man, we here though. We here, we back. Um, shout out to Wayne Coleman. Shout out to Wayne Coleman. Stephen Smith
Salute.
always want to act tough when he was on camera. Shout out, hey, hit that like button too. When y'all come and hit that like button. I mean,
Fact.
if you want so crazy on channel, you on my channel, man. So appreciate everybody watching on both side channels.
Facts.
Let me see here. Oh, let me go to my studio. Yeah, run them likes up, man. My apologies too. That was me. I went to sleep. I ain't gonna lie. I went to sleep last
No,
night.
you good. I knew you was tired. You was probably working.
Yeah,
Was
I
tired,
went to
so.
sleep last night. Yeah, I was like, man, I judged that. I was like, but I was gone. You know, then I forgot I had to put my phone on the charger, so my phone was like dead. So when I
Mm,
got the messages, I got late as hell. So it was like, yes. I was like, but we here now though, man. We here now. Lots of things to talk about. Um, we're not gonna be here super long. We're probably gonna be here at least like a couple hours. Not maybe
yeah.
not. It all depends. You know what I mean? We're gonna be here at least an hour though. It's all depends. At least an hour. We're just here to do. You know what I mean, chop it up with y'all, revamp and all that. We're gonna try to get a new logo and all that. Maybe try to get a new logo. You know what I mean? All that. Stay tuned for all that. So yeah, we're gonna try to get a consistent schedule too, and we're gonna do the show and all that also. So,
Fact.
but yeah, though, man, like y'all see the title, man. LeBron James versus Stephen A. Smith, man. If LeBron didn't go to the funeral, why it doesn't matter? I guess because like then going, we're gonna touch that point though,
Yeah,
Dwayne.
yeah. I
But
can't wait. We got you though. We'll
we're
touch on
gonna
that.
we're gonna get in that point. But going LeBron James versus Stephen A. Smith, man, we gotta talk about this because this is really it's a lot of layers to this. Hey, act accordingly, man. Hey,
Salute.
salute, man. Hey, man, salute. You know what I mean? But let's get into it, like the LeBron James versus Stephen A. Smith stuff, man. It's really crazy.
It is crazy, yo.
It's really crazy. Well, let's go to the beginning. How it started. How it started was Stephen A. Smith was criticizing Bronny James, right? And then I think he
Mm,
went too far, saying that questioning this father ability, like LeBron James is a father. Like, hey, I'm pleading you as a father, whatever. And that was like the last, like that was like the crossing a line. And LeBron James confronted Stephen A. I forgot exactly what game, but it was like the first quarter of the game, end of the first quarter or something like that. I don't know. It was some timeout, and he confronted Stephen A. Smith and you know tell him his issue with it. You know what I mean? And then Stephen A. Smith, the video, of course, somebody recorded the interaction, whatever, goes viral. Stephen A. Smith was, you know, talked about on ESPN. I know his statement. He first said he didn't want to talk about. That's a lie. You wanted to talk about it. It's like you and LeBron James going back and forth. Come on, bro. Like you wanted to talk about it. And then Stephen A. Smith still missed the whole point, making something else, moving the goalposts like he do, and then going on a world tour, a podcast tour. He literally went on a podcast tour. Like
Yeah, he did.
like it was so bad that he it was so bad that he even went and done some went on Skip Bayless show, and like him and we ain't seen him and Skip Bayless interact in years.
Acts.
That's how bad it was. That's how crazy you want that. Damn, you on that tour? You going to talk to Skip Bayless and all that? And you were saying you couldn't even get in contact with Skip Bayless, but this situation happened. Now you either get in contact with him. It was nasty work. And then
It
next thing
was.
LeBron James bombshell, bang
Salute Miss
bombshell
Terry in the
interview.
chat. Salute.
Salute the terror in the chat. But then this is the crazy thing about it. LeBron James dropped the bombshell, went on Pat McAfee's show for an hour interview, unfiltered, and answered some questions, talked about the Stephen A. Smith situation. He addressed a lot of different things. I think it may be the greatest, that may be the best LeBron James interview of all time
Yeah, yeah, it was the best
as
one
a date.
by far. Yeah.
Uh, so I mean that was that. I mean, and if you heard a lot of different things. We're gonna break down things he said in that interview too. You know what I mean? And he was cooking this Stephen A. Smith. Like he was basically saying that he was on a world tour. He was on a Taylor Swift tour. You know what I mean? Um, he was on the Taylor Swift tour and all that. And I was like, dang. And I'm like, that was cold.
He killed
It's
him,
like,
man.
yeah, and that was a lot of layers too, because I don't think Stephen A. Smith and Pat McAfee don't like each other, if I'm not mistaken. They
Hmm.
don't like each other. And then LeBron James went and did that interview.
Oh,
Stephen A. Smith, you know what I mean,
we
started
gotta do the
crashing out.
super shot.
Oh, my fault. Do your thing.
Salute to Miss Terry. She said, so happy to be here. So crazy. Much love. Salute to you for sending that $5 donation. Appreciate you, Miss Terry.
Hey,
Yeah,
shout
go
shout out,
ahead.
shout out, shout out, shout out to Miss Terry.
Yeah, Miss Terry,
Salute.
she always supports.
Shout out Miss Terry.
But
I
yeah,
mean,
keep cooking,
yeah,
True. Keep cooking. You was
yeah,
cooking.
it's crazy. And it was crazy. It was crazy. It's like LeBron, then Stephen A. Smith, started crashing out. Started then like literally started lying. Going back to your point, Dwayne, talking about the Kobe Bryant funeral thing, which I don't know.
Hmm.
He's been said this, by the way, too. Stephen A. Smith been said this, and you heard other people. I might even want to address my people's names, but as y'all know, you got people on YouTube using that angle that he wasn't there, but like he was there. Like Deanna Taurasi, matter of fact, like mentioned LeBron James as a joke or something like that, and like she looked at him in the crowd. I think LeBron James didn't ask to be filmed, but he was there. So I don't know why people were lying. And mind you, he had to retract his statements. And like, bro, you had to lie. And then it's like, well, you brought up the Mavericks and all that stuff. Like, bro, you literally lied, bro. You literally lied. Like you lied saying that too. You were so nasty that you want to use
Hmm.
Kobe's death to try to attack LeBron James as a liar. Like how you going to came at somebody as a liar? So you are a journalist, Stephen A.
Yep.
You are a journalist. You're Mr. $100 million. Cool. You said you're the best in the game. You're the top dog, but you spreading simple misinformation saying that LeBron James was not at Kobe's funeral when he was there.
Yep.
How can you miss that? How can you miss that? And you had to apologize and all that. But how you gonna say this man's a liar? But you clearly said like a crazy ass lie, trying to make LeBron James look crazy.
Yep. He doubled back on that on the first tape. The first hour he was talking about how he didn't go to the funeral, and the second part he had to apologize. Yeah, I broke it
Yeah,
down on my
yeah, D
video. Yeah,
Wade,
you
and
cooking, man.
he was talking about why he wasn't at D Wade's Hall of Fame. Now that I mean that's a decent question. I'm not gonna lie. That is a D. Shout out Tiffany Ned in the bill. Shout out Tiffany Ned.
Hey, shout out to Penny
That
Net.
is that is a decent question. I'm not gonna lie. Why LeBron James? You would think LeBron would be at D Wade's Hall of Fame. Shout out to Garrison. Yeah, shout out to Lamont. I mean, it's funny enough. Yeah, shout out to Lamont. Lamont literally showed evidence. Yeah, I was there. Yeah, I think I was on maybe on that
Mm.
live stream. They talked about that. Like that was literally a lot. Like here's the thing. Now we've been talking about like people been spreading that like the crazy. That's a crazy like. Grant, I understand like factual. Prime didn't go to D Wade's statue either. Revealed. Yeah, he didn't go either. I mean, granted, for whatever reason. I mean, I don't. I mean, people said that because LeBron had was dealing with the heart thing though, but he was traveling with Bronny at the time though when he was recovering because Bronny was still he was on planes and all that, and he was going with. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. You know what I mean? I don't. I mean, personally, I don't know. And maybe that's maybe a decent question. But at the end of the day, if D Wade didn't have a problem with it, then hey, I never heard D Wade got a problem with it. So I don't know why you trying to sit here trying to play that divided game. You know, play divisive tactics and all that. Cause that's basically what he's doing. But like, I mean, I don't know. How would you feel about it? So crazy.
No, it's crazy because he's definitely double talking. He'll say one thing, but then he's doing another thing. And the reason why he's mad because number one, Braun didn't go to his show. Braun didn't go to first take. Braun went to the opposition to talk, and it went viral, and he's pissed off. So hey, man, but you can't call a man a liar when you're the one who lied about where that man was at. You know what I'm saying? So that's
Or
the crazy part in that. But Stephen A. He basically attacked him the father side, which he says that he didn't, which we all seen it on TV. So hey, man, this is what you got for saying what you said on live TV.
hey, Renegade, you want to jump on Renegade? Hey, Renegade, you still? I mean,
Or
now
yeah,
granted, I'm putting a
Renegade
link in
over
the
here.
chat. I'm gonna put a link in the chat.
But
It's
yeah,
only gonna be
man.
for Renegade for now. It's only gonna be for Renegade.
Yeah,
Now we will drop the link if people want to come. This is specifically for Renegade. I should if he want to come,
but
if he
yeah.
wants to come, it's up to him.
Yeah,
Shout out
but true.
Renegade.
This is crazy here, and it's gonna get real nasty, but that's the reason why Braun approached him in that third quarter because you got personal. And as soon as
Shout
that Braun said it, man, you get personal, hey, he gotta let you know. And that's pretty much what happened. But the icing on the cake was the Pat McAfee live show though. That was the
yeah, that
icing
was
on the
a
cake.
yeah, yeah. It definitely was. It definitely was. Um, yeah, it's crazy. Um, it's crazy. Like it's yeah, that is why. And this is why. And piggyback when you say why Stephen A. Smith is mad. No, he's mad because he don't have access to LeBron James like that.
Mm.
He can't get an interview with LeBron James. He can't have him on his show. To your point, he can't text him and call him and get in contact. What he do with Michael Jordan. He doesn't have access to
Yeah.
LeBron James. That's why he's mad. He's mad because he don't have that same type of access. And then it's like you trying to play this big dog because I'm Stephen A. Smith. I'm a big dog. I'm the big in this my field, my industry. You know what I mean? Respect me like I'm as quote unquote as a big dog, like you are a big dog, and that's not how that work, bro. Like you're not.
Nah,
And
that's
then
not how
let's
that
be
works.
honest. And granted, Stephen A. Smith is one of the biggest names in sports media, but I think Shannon Sharp and Pat McAfee has surpassed him. At one point in time, it was him. Like maybe
Hmm.
like a couple. I would say like a couple years ago, it was him. He had a title for a decent amount of time. Of course, it was like Skip Bayless, but then like Shannon Sharp with his emergence of of his stardom, whatever case may be, it's a different level. Like, and Grant, don't get it twisted. Like he's still a
Renegade
big
is in the
star. He's still one.
building.
The man saw the man signed $100 million contract. So like, I ain't taking that away. But like, you're not that big of a dog like that. Though. Like you're compared to what you was. You still a big dog. Don't get twisted. You Stephen A. Smith. Like, don't get twisted. But like, Pat McAfee, if you don't know, if you know, you know. If you or if you don't know, Pat McAfee he's big in the sports media space. Like he does WWE. Of course, the ESPN. He covers college football. He has a bunch
Mhm.
of different star guests on his show. Like it's, I mean, case in point, we talking about LeBron James. He literally got a hour LeBron James unfiltered. He has a hour unfiltered LeBron James interview. Like a lot of people in the media and his can't get that. You know what I mean? Of course, Shannon Sharp, you know the numbers he be doing. He does things even outside of sports. You know what I mean? With his Club Shay stuff. Then you got the Club Shay. Then you got Shannon and Ocho, the nightcap, and all that. Then like, and to a point, this I'm gonna tell you how big they are, right? Like stars they are,
Mhm.
how they surpass Stephen A. To the point, and why it's the ego thing. With shout out to Christopher D. It's an ego point. And I'm gonna let you go with your point too, Renegade, real quick when I'm done. It's an ego thing with Stephen A. Smith, right? And it's like, bro, you can't do that. And that's the ego thing. That's why LeBron James did that with Pat McAfee, because it's also hurt Stephen A. Smith ego. Yeah, I'm on Pat McAfee ish. Now you couldn't get this interview. But you Pat McAfee can. You know what I mean? And it's like it's crazy, you know what I mean? Because like it's a difference. Like Stephen A. Smith, you don't have the same like even like, you go look at the Pat McAfee show. He be cussing on there. They had to bleep stuff out when he be doing show on ESPN and all that. Like he came at like the CEO one time. Like it didn't get no he didn't get in trouble at all. Shannon Sharp literally was on live stream, getting it on live stream, and get no suspension or nothing. This man Stephen A. Smith do something. This man got to apologize on TV and still get suspended. We've seen it happen. This man Stephen A.
Mhm.
Smith did nothing wrong. Um, what's the white lady name? Michelle Beadle. What's the white lady that said that came? He said nothing wrong. It was about the Ray Rice situation where he was saying that sometimes women started in domestic violence, something like that. That's exactly. I think I'm paraphrasing, but that was something he said. And then he got some backlash from it, and he had to apologize on TV, y'all. He apologized, and he still got suspended.
Yeah,
And
that's crazy.
mind you, Shannon Sharp was having intercourse on live stream. My Michelle know that. You know what I mean? We ain't gotta get into the super
That he
details
could
about
have
Michelle.
quite possibly set up his damn self. You
Right.
feel me?
And didn't
Come
get
on,
no
man.
in trouble though. Right, Renegade didn't get no trouble. Pat McAfee be cussing and everything on that show. They be bleeping. Sometimes I remember one time you may hear a cuss word one time. They ain't bleep it. You see Jimmy Pro live stream as soon as Stephen A. said LeBron wasn't there, then deleted it live. Why but the thing that's weird dude, Lamont, because Dreamer, we already told Dreamer Pro that was crazy. That was and then it's like see, that's the thing too though.
He listening
But
to the
Renegade,
streets too much.
That's
yeah,
where it
I
get
ain't gonna
crazy
lie.
right there.
But what's your feeling about this Renegade, man? Shout out to Renegade in the build, man.
Exactly, man.
Yeah,
I'm on
shout
the
out to
move right
Renegade.
now, so it might be a little loud, but yeah, I'm loving this. You already know I'm loving this. He seeing Stephen A get stepped on by Go Jane. Look, Windhorse, shout out to Windhorse. He caught some strays that was a direct hit or whatever, but everybody gotta get it. Go Jane going at the media about time. Should have been win at them boys. Them boys hold on.
Yeah, man. They going at like it's wild though. McPhee called Kalen a white dog. Yeah, that was. I mean, and granted, he gets no trouble really repercussions by that stuff. Like he called yeah, like
Yeah, that
yeah,
was crazy.
all that. But like, but you know why they can get away with it though? Because They can get those Shannon Sharp and Pat McAfee can get away with it because they literally the two biggest stars and like listen, they're the two biggest sports media guys out there. They listen, they can take their talents anywhere. They don't
Right.
need it. They got their own
And
platform
people like them. People like them. People like
and they
them.
have
They
their own
don't.
platforms too. They have their
Right,
own big
right, and
platforms on their own.
they've been doing their own thing. They got their own following. They ain't just you know what I'm saying. Made by ESPN, so they could do what they so
Hmm.
ESPN can do what they
Right.
want with them and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. And
Yeah.
he late
Now,
to the
now,
party.
granted,
He got his podcast. He
now and
one
that's
of the
he's doing
one.
big too. Shout out to him for that. You know what I mean? He's doing numbers. I like the stuff he do with his nephew. It is funny.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
it's funny. Yeah.
he bring growing his channel, his own thing. He do what he want. You know, he be talking politics. He do all that, whatever case may be. But he has a big ego. Like that's the problem with Stephen A. Smith. He having too much of a big ego. And it's like, bro, like you gotta calm down because that stuff with too much pride and ego, all that stuff would kill you. Like, I mean, that would it's bad for you. I don't even stop not say them words, you know how YouTube is, but it's bad for you. You know what I mean? Like, it's because it's really bad for you. It's the ego thing. One of the reasons why Skip Bayless probably not going to be on first take because of the ego thing. That's what it is. It's one. I think that's one of the reasons for sure. It's the
You
ego thing.
goddamn right.
Yep.
Oh, I brought Shannon Sharp to ESPN. I recruited Shannon Sharp to ESPN. That's the ego thing. I mean, it's the like, bro. He be acting like he's as big as an athlete per se. And yeah, you're maybe bigger than, of course, the role player per se, or a guy under the bench or a roster or whatever, But you're not that guy like that, bro. You're not. You're not that guy like that. You're not that guy like that. Yes, you are one of the biggest guys in sports media. You've done a lot in the game when it comes to, but bro, you're not that guy like that. And people trying to you trying to play that big dog stuff. It's just not. It's not. It ain't gonna work.
It ain't. Cause he not number one no more, man.
He really tried to empty the clip out on Gold James the day after a nigga told him he can't wait to speak about to reply to my dumb ass, and he did the exact
Hmm.
same thing that the boy that predicted he was gonna do,
Right.
and to the fullest extent too, because he can't let it, like you said, he got too much ego, too much pride. He ain't gonna let it go because he can't let it go. And ESPN's the one that loving it the most because they making the most bread off it. They don't give a damn if he ruin himself, ruin his
Yeah,
reputation
they
and
don't
shit
care.
that
Right.
they made for him. The hell they could just
Right.
go on to Pat or Shannon Sharp like they planning on doing that probably after this contract, depending on how how much Stephen they stumble and tumble throughout these next couple of years or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right. He gives, but here's the thing. He been saying that for
Yeah.
years, though, Lamont. Like I forgot the clip. I forgot to say, but he said this for years. Like Stephen A. said it like 3 years ago on his show. Like he said this like years ago, and he like running with it. Like, bro, why you keep y'all? It's like why you keep saying that? Like, but it's really the ego thing. He mad that he don't have the same access. He don't have the access to for LeBron like he do Michael Jordan, right? Because here he look at it like this. He look at it like this, right? Oh,
Hmm.
I got access to Michael Jordan, the greatest of all time, right? But he in his eyes, right? He look at Michael Jordan as the GOAT, Stephen A, right? Which is his own opinion, right? And he has access to him. But then LeBron James, the second all time in his eyes, I can't get access to you. He has an issue with that.
Yeah.
He has an issue with that.
And then
You know what
if
I
you
mean?
listen to how he and then if you listen to how he talk, he be talking how Gold James a backstabber or whatever, but he don't never want to say how he a backstabber. I think he's saying that because he think he's entitled to access to the players because he's the top so-called top dog on the biggest conglomerate in sports. I think he thought he was supposed to get that access from Gold James, but then after Go James seen how he was coming on the media space when it come to him, he didn't give him that access, and now he on a big old vendetta about it. Not like and then like mine say, Yeah, that's what he doing. He listening to the screens and he listening to the dumbasses. A lot of the dumbasses saying the propaganda that's gonna get the most clicks and that shit. He done brought that shit on ESPN because he got too much of a goddamn vendetta against Gold James because the nigga done cooked his ass
And you
on the
proving
biggest
LeBron
rival he
James'
got
point.
on
Yeah.
ESPN.
Yo, why does he
And you
keep
proving
saying
LeBron James' point.
no, my bad.
You good?
Why does Stephen A keep saying that Braun is mad at him because he ain't got him as the GOAT? Like it's stuff like that, bro.
No,
But
he's
yo,
mad.
like,
The thing is that he's mad because he don't want to give him no access, and he's just playing that role like uh uh playing the narrative as if it's just it's because he ain't calling me to go. If that was the case, what would he cook Windhorse for? You feel me? Windhorse be
right.
putting the cape on for. He don't so God clearly he don't give a damn either way. As long as you say something slick, he on your neck, whether or
Yeah.
not you
That was
think he the
kind of
greatest or not. The hell?
yeah. And like yeah, I don't know. It's definitely crazy. It's definitely wild. Like it's bad. Like because like that's what it is. Oh, I'm mad. Like, LeBron don't care what your opinion. But there's a lot of people got Michael Jordan to go. He don't care about that. Like he think like bro, a lot of people say LeBron James to go. Why he care? I got you, Mingo Jester. We got you. Stay there. I'm. We gonna
Yeah,
chop
yeah,
it up.
yeah. We gonna send a link for sure.
Oh yeah. I got you. I got you. But it's definitely wild though. And it's like I said, it's an ego thing. And like I said, it's gonna be in his definitely gonna be his downfall. He better get that check because like you proving LeBron James' point and other people point about y'all being bad for the game on the basketball, how it's being covered. Y'all really terrible. Y'all terrible how the game is being covered at the end of the day. Cause there's like y'all the top platforms of this in this space, and then it's a trickle down effect, unfortunately, on the bad coverages of the game. You know what I mean?
Uh,
So it's like it because like I said, LeBron James and my y'all. So and my thing is this: y'all talk for like the past like a couple whenever that happened. As soon as that happened in a couple of days, like y'all, they was talking about was LeBron James. So you trying to tell me the Celtics gonna get win this streak? Other teams around the league doing all these different type of things. OKC, but y'all want the Detroit Pistons, whatever. But y'all want to talk about this. You know what I
Right,
mean? Y'all
right.
want to talk about this. And like I said before, proving everybody's point that y'all don't really talk about the game like that. Y'all just want to talk about same topics, LeBron James, Lakers, and other things case may be. That's all y'all want to talk
Right.
about. Like,
They was talking. They was talking. I seen them do a baseball topic earlier. I was cracking up. Man, yeah, nigga, it's too late. It's too late. Give Gold James a percentage of ESPN, nigga, and keep doing what the fuck you boys been doing. Oh,
that's a
fuck it.
fact. But
yeah,
true, he
it's
can't
definitely
that boy Stephen A can't come back, man, because when that man says on live TV that you watching him in your tidy whities, bro, that was funny. I was laughing.
yeah,
Eating ice cream on the
bro.
couch. That
Yeah,
was
then
crazy.
and then when he was on Stephen A. Smith was on his own show on YouTube. This man brought a scenario up saying that 'cause I guess I don't even look in the comments, whatever case may be. He was saying like this not no Chris Rock Will Smith situation, like yada yada. It went viral. If LeBron James would have touched me, I would have swung on him. I'm like, yeah, you crashing out now, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That first of all,
Right.
first,
Hey.
first of all, why?
Yeah,
No, now,
yeah.
granted, people did take that clip a little bit out of context because like he basically was saying that this ain't no Will Smith. He didn't say like he would like but still, though, why are you even bringing up that scenario in the first place, though? And you kind of set you up.
Right.
There's like my thing is you trying to play all super tough and all that, bro. First of all, LeBron touched me, I'm suing. What are you talking about? I'm suing for one. Like you wild. Like I don't.
That's what I'm
You
saying. And you
tripping.
just signed
You
for that
always trying.
money.
You
You
trying to
trying to
be tough.
lose.
Trying, he trying to be tough, man. Talking about he trying to be super tough. Oh, I'm trying. You know what I mean? Hey, hey. Yada yada. If LeBron would have touched me, swung on me, then LeBron James trolled him with the putting out Stephen A. Smith boxing. That was funny, bro.
Oh
Come
yeah,
on, man.
that was hilarious. I put
The
all of
same
that in
dude
the
that got hurt,
video,
he got
man.
hurt training. He got hurt training on the pads, bro. Like we didn't forget that. You was on a sling for a little minute with boxing training. We
Hey,
didn't
you could
forget
pull
that.
that video up, true. You could do it or not. That is
Hold up, man.
hilarious, man. It's on Twitter, easy.
Hold
But
up.
Just
yo,
by how,
like,
just by how he responded and how he talking about different scenarios, you could tell he in the street. You could tell he down in the dirty section. You feel me?
hmm
Listening to the fuckery. You could tell he only listening to the bullshit and only listening to the toxic toxicity and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because he only coming from the most toxic. You know what I'm saying? Perspectives or whatever. Like, dude, you out your top, crashing out to the extreme because the nigga then finally came out and told your duck ass the truth and you
and
can't
he,
take it.
yeah, and he cooks
Come
you
on,
on
that
live TV, man.
boy doing another Drake impression out here. Can't take a L and can't stop talking about the L he done took.
That's a fact, bro. And this is all about respect, bro. That's all Bron said. He said, I get it. You got to do your job, but at the end of the day, it's about respect. And when you cross that line, he got to let you know. And that's pretty much what happened with Stephen A. He crossed that line, man.
Hold on, let me see if I can play. I got it here, man. Go to
A reincarnation of Chris Rock and Will Smith. And let me state for the record that while we bring up that, let me assure you, it wouldn't have gone down like that. I would have gotten a
hold on.
reincarnation of
that
This is
confrontation.
the whole
Looking at
context of it.
LeBron, if LeBron had to put his hands on him during that confrontation,
you want this to be a reincarnation of Chris Rock and Will Smith. And let me state for the record that while we bring up that, let me assure you, it wouldn't have gone down like that. I would have gotten my ass kicked because had that man put his hands on me, I would have immediately swung on him. Immediately.
and LeBron,
Stop it.
after seeing this, posted on his Instagram these two videos.
Hey,
Yeah, make it more free.
like what the hell, man? This nigga punched like this man punched like a cop.
That's crazy work.
You
That's
already know we're going
wild
to
as
see an
hell.
hour break.
Yeah,
Bro,
that's crazy, bro. Like what
that's
Nigga really
crazy
stepped
work,
on.
man.
That's cold. Nigga
this
really
man, but
stepped
like
on.
what?
No, nigga, you would have fell on your ass on the ground, nigga, smacked you across your face. What you talking about? You
Who
wouldn't have
you?
stood up. Yeah.
That slow uppercut, man. They ain't cutting it, Stephen A. Hey, man.
Bro, you wasn't,
Stephen A
bro,
is
nigga. You
hilarious, bro.
motherfucker. You swung, motherfucker. Hit you a whole 3-piece. Soon as you before you even land that punch, you see that punch coming like a mile away, man. Stop it, man.
What that's gonna do? Hit a shin bone? Yeah.
Your boy, man. That was wild, man. I'm like, bro,
Yeah,
why
that
then
was
you set
crazy.
yourself up for that? Cause like somebody was like going like that. Like that was a whole
And then
like
when
you
you
going
then when you
crazy.
then the whole next day after the shit when Gold James ran down on him, the whole that whole segment the next day when he was talking about it, that nigga had he still had fear in his heart. So what you talking about? You would have did this and that, nigga. You was frozen in time when Gold James stepped to your ass like the Matrix. Like he say, he ain't even seen them coming. Nigga just ran in front of his face. Hey, I'm gonna tell your ass one time, but I ain't gonna tell you again, nigga. Keep my fucking son name out your mouth, nigga, and I ain't gonna tell you again. Boom, I'm gone like Batman. You feel me? Back out there on that court, nigga. Come in now. You talking about you ain't want to talk about it, but you out here on the world tour, nigga, talking about it on
That's a
everyone
fact.
every time Dick and Harry podcast, nigga, shut your lying ass up. Talking about my head honcho made me talk about it. So what about your podcast? What you talking about it on your podcast for? And all Gilbert or whoever the fuck else you going at, nigga.
Hey, shout out. Hey, we got super chat.
Shout out
Shout
to
out to two
Tucson.
cents with the 99 cents. Shout out to 2 cents, man. Hey, shout out to
Shout out
Sports
to you.
PSP, man. Check PSP podcast. They got great content over there, all well rounded wrestling, music, all that. I definitely got all
Yeah, I'm
that
gonna
too.
check you out for sure, man.
Sports people, classic. They got underrated over there, man. Listen, I be mad and I
Okay,
be missing
okay.
certain things. I got catch when I got, you know what I mean? They got a lot of stuff, man. Shout out to Sports PSP, man. Underrated. Appreciate the super chat. Hey, lowest moment, Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. was bringing up Kobe. Yeah, that was sad. Yeah, it's like, bro, like you can't. And then let's say if it was true, like it's nasty because you trying to use that. Let's say if it was
Mm-hmm.
true, you
Right.
only using it to try to attack dude like that. I mean, and then fact of the matter is though, you didn't even fact check because here's the thing: if you was really a Kobe, because if Kobe really was your man, you would watch the funeral. Now, if you wasn't there, but here's the thing: is weird. If you was there, you would have heard
I don't, I don't
Deanna
think he was there.
Deanna Taurasi. Yeah, if he now that's correct, he was there, but just this makes it even weirder. Deanna Taurasi mentioned LeBron James. Like it's a video of Deanna Taurasi mentioned LeBron James in a joke, and like she glanced at LeBron James in the crowd. You
So
couldn't see
Stephen A.
LeBron
was
James.
there.
You, I think so. But if he, but this that makes it weird if he was there. No, I think because he said he didn't see him. I think Stephen A. Smith was there. But the point is though is if he wasn't there, he wasn't watching on TV or something like that about the, you know what I mean?
Or
I don't
ain't
know.
heard
It
through the
just
grapevine or nothing. Come on, man.
yeah,
Lord have mercy. You a fool. Like you ain't no kind of professional, dumbass
Yeah,
yeah,
nigga.
he
man.
tripping.
He
Yeah,
just
that's
he was so
yeah.
emotional and so pissed off. He just emptying whatever he could find in the clip. You know what I'm saying? Got one of them
Yeah, you gonna
got
make
one of
a
them
clip. You gonna
backfiring rounds in that bitch.
yeah, you gonna make a segment talking about you a lie, LeBron, you a liar, and then one of the first things you said was you lie, you literally lied. Like that's crazy. You can't call them a liar and then blatantly lie and then had to apologize. That's
Mm-hmm.
insane. You can't have a whole
And
segment call
yeah,
a motherfucker a liar and then you got caught lying. That's
got
wild as
caught,
hell, man.
bro.
That's
I
wild
can't
as
He
lie.
hell.
really look crazy.
On
He
live
really
TV.
look crazy, dog. That's crazy.
Hey, he got
Yeah,
cooked, man.
yeah, man. But a lot of things was said in that interview though, right? A lot of things was said in that Pat McAfee interview, right? And I'm not gonna lie. And as Renegade, you mentioned this earlier, Brian Windhorst
Mm.
took a little shot. I didn't agree on. I didn't like that. I'm not gonna lie. I did not like the you know what I mean. Windhorst was Ricky off of Friday. Not that Friday. Boys in the Hood. He was Ricky. You know what I mean. Motherfucker was still he was. He wasn't doing nothing, man. Doughboy was Stephen A. Smith. He was Doughboy. You know what I mean?
But
You know what I
Windhorst,
mean?
listen, Windhorst didn't deserve that. I agree. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But look, like Mike was saying in one of the streams he did, dog. If somebody if we all got asked the question, do we think that if Windhorst needed to get some information from Gold James, could he pick up the phone and call him? I believe we all would at least say, yeah, you could call Gold James. He
yeah,
can't even call
yeah,
him.
yeah.
Damn,
And Brian,
nigga, that's
yeah,
crazy.
and yeah, that's fact. And Brian Windhorst never claimed to be his best friend or anything. We just know him being like
Yeah,
another
yeah,
one of LeBron
right.
James stories.
No,
Like that's
right.
so
He
like
ain't
I
never
ain't like
said
what
that. That's just
LeBron.
what everybody think, cause he went
Yeah,
to his high school and shit.
yeah, but he just for covering his whole career. That's all. Like that's the only thing I think. And like the because I think because Windhorst was saying that the face of the league stuff he signed with Nike and all that, and but LeBron, that's not my only issue with that was, bro, LeBron, bro, you Reebok offer you more money, bro. We ain't
Right,
Reebok offer you more
right,
And that's what I'm
right.
you
saying.
chose you chose
The
with
thing
Nike,
is,
bro.
I think he just did that to separate himself from Windhorst because because whatever Windhorst
Yeah.
say, people think that shit is law when it come to him. You feel me?
Oh yeah, but you could have talked to him behind the scenes. If you had an issue with the whole like whatever, you could have told him
Yeah, they
behind the
could have they could
scenes
have
and got
chopped it
stuff.
up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. That's like because that's like now granted
Yeah.
Brian Windhorst was the bigger person. He didn't crash
Right.
out. He was a
Right.
bigger person.
Right.
And he addressed
Actual
it with all because
professional.
he could have he couldn't like it wasn't the fact he could have like spilled some secrets or anything, but it's like damn, bro, like that's crazy, bro. Like he
Right.
could like he literally was saying, hey man, like I mean it's but that's the only that's one of my only issues about that about him LeBron saying he didn't know he was gonna be facing the league, bro. You knew, bro. Like you don't. I mean,
And yeah, that's
like
cap. That's
you
cap. He
knew,
Right.
knew
bro.
it.
You
Right.
knew, bro.
Man, he was
You don't
playing
play
with
with
Jordan
you don't
at
play with Michael
14,
Jordan.
man.
I'm about to
You
say
play
it. I was just about to say it.
you play with Michael Jordan on 16 on with pro you on pro runs, pickup runs, but playing with Michael
Right.
Jordan.
And he picked
Trying
you
to
on his
Nike
team.
talking about you ain't know you gonna be the next face of the league. Man, listen, bro. Come on, LeBron. You know we saw the
Yeah.
hype. We saw the hype, bro. We was there. We young, but
Right.
we was there, bro. We saw the hype.
Mm-hmm.
Games getting played on national television. You was
Now
had
I'm about to say
you you had pay per view. You had games on
Dude
pay
had
per
a whole
view.
movie, more than a game.
Like, come on, man. When LeBron slapped me, I almost definitely had a detect on the ground hollering. You damn right. All that extra tough, trying to be
it.
extra tough. LeBron touched me, I'm suing. You damn,
I'm
I
about
don't
to
give nothing
say,
to prove. LeBron touched me, I'm suing.
nigga, boy,
Yeah,
go James
but see,
smack
that's
me,
the
boy.
ego.
That's gonna be the
But that's
happiest
that
day of my
ego.
life.
Man,
But that's that ego though. That's that ego though.
yeah, he's
That's
showing
that
his true
ego.
colors on live, man.
You almost 60
Yeah.
years old. You almost like you 50 some years old
And that
talking
wasn't the
about
first time we seen his first true colors.
right.
He talking
Right,
Stupid.
you 50
crazy.
some years old, and you 50 some years old talking about, man, I would have sued. You LeBron touched me, you get I'm suing. I'm
Happiest
suing.
day of
You
my
damn
life,
right.
man. We
Come
all
on,
Come
man.
eating
on,
good.
bro. And I'm talking about it. Yeah, you punched little old me. I had like surgery on my shoulder.
Boy, go
You know,
Jay
you punched
slap
a
me. I
50.
might not get no money because I'm gonna be cheesed up so much. Nigga gonna think I
And
ain't in
but here's
emotional
the thing.
distress.
And Steve, and you could milk that. And you could have milked it. You would have touched me. You gonna touch little old me. He act like he wanted to fight. He could have seen, but he got too much of an ego, right? Trying to be a
Right.
top dog
That's how he
and all
started
that.
off. That's how he my bad. That's how he started off. But then he couldn't help himself. And he couldn't help it. He couldn't help himself.
He
He
got
could
greedy, man. He got greedy. He got too
Cardinal
Man,
sin.
greedy
come
with
on,
it,
man. This
man. He
ain't no
got
Chris
caught in the
Rock
sauce.
situation, man. First of all, if Will Smith smacked you, I don't think he would have done nothing. I don't think you would have done nothing. Talking about you, I don't think you would have done nothing. Will Smith would have smacked you, Stephen A. I don't know, bro.
Right.
I don't know, man. Cause like that's all I'm saying, man. It's
That's
definitely.
bad.
I got you. We got you, man. We got you, man. We
Yeah,
got
yeah,
you,
we
man. We
got
got you.
hey, another thing
Matter
we
of
gotta
fact, hold on.
break
What
down what
time is it?
Braun said. Remember what he said about
Yeah.
Giannis
What
though,
time?
if he
What
played in the
time?
70s?
Oh yeah.
Oh, he was trolling. He was
He
trolling.
said
That
he
was
said
clearly
the man
hyperbolic.
will score 250 points. Now, I don't think he'll
Yeah.
get 200. He ain't
Now he was
cracking
trolling, but
200,
LeBron
but
was
he'll
trolling though.
definitely be
LeBron was
close to
being
that 100 though.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't
Yeah.
agree that LeBron was being hyperbolic and trolling though, because like a lot of people because a lot of people were saying that people from
Hmm.
back then, older era, would score like you can tell if you watch the video how he was talking, he was clearly trolling and being hyperbolic. Because like if
Yeah,
he
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
Right.
say that in his
Even
own
Giannis,
show,
yeah,
if he didn't say
even
that in his
Giannis
own,
was trolling.
if LeBron James even said if LeBron James didn't say he can score 250 points, why would we say Giannis could? Like, you know what I mean? Like he would clearly be hyperbolic
Hmm.
controlling because you got guys like Mad Dog saying Dr. J was better than Giannis. I'm like, stop it, bro. Cut the shit out. Shout out to Dr. J, one of
Shout out
all
to
time
Doctor,
great.
man.
Top
Right.
25, top 20 player of all time, top 25. But you ain't fucking with Giannis, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like you just not. It is what it is, bro. You cold, but like you ain't fucking with Giannis. We got you, man. Matter of fact, cause what
Yeah, we
time? What
got you.
time?
Yeah, yeah. But to
We
that
got you.
point, Giannis was he was laughing about it when a reporter asked him about that after the
Yeah,
game. He said he'll score
yeah. LeBron was
270.
getting trolled. Yeah, LeBron clearly was trolling though, because the fact of the matter, why that's a crazy question to ask. Though, can can Giannis play in the 70s? Like that's kind of disrespectful. Kind of trying to say an all
Right.
time great player can't
Right.
play in that era is kind of crazy. Like I mean, Giannis is literally gonna
One of the
finish
best.
probably as a
But
top.
you can't even mention how they skill set from back then could not translate to right now. Without them saying you being disrespectful. But then
Yeah,
when they trying to translate they shit into now, they always elevate their skills and say, oh man, they'd be better because of this and that and this and that. But they if you have to elevate their skills for them to be better in this league now, that means that they not good enough. So why you don't acknowledge that shit? You feel me?
yeah,
You always trying to take people from back then, bring them up to here and now, and say, oh, they'd be better shooters and better dribblers and better. So they not
yeah.
good
I
enough
don't get
for
it,
right.
man. Yeah,
Fuck.
yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, that's why I don't be liking. Like, I don't be liking when they say Jordan can average 40 points. Like, don't get it. Like, here's the thing. I look at it right. Whatever you did in that, like, now you are this goes for players that's all time great, right? Now, if you're a role player and all that, that gets tricky. You can that's what I mean, whatever. But like, if LeBron James scored, I don't believe LeBron James can average 40 points. Like, maybe I think he do the same, 37 points, right? Like, of course, and then the granted, if he can't average 40 points, cool. I don't. But now people be tripping when they say he would average 45, 50 points a game and all that. Like, all right, bro, you gassing it now. Like, hey, when people like you gassing it, like you gassing it, cause like, bro, like I feel that wherever you did in your era, whatever case may be, cool. I don't whoever you are is whoever you are, right? And of course, the rules and things of that nature play a certain part to a certain degree, but like I don't know. But people are so mad about LeBron James said though, but the older guy, people use the guys from older time and do the same type of ish all the time though.
For
So it's like,
decades. Like, mm.
yeah. So, but like respect to Dr. J, but he's not messing with Giannis though. Like he's Giannis, like, that's new and that's break. I don't know if that's breaking news to people. Giannis in 20 is right now is over Dr. J. I want y'all know that. Shout out to Dr.
Man,
J.
oh,
Nigga, just man.
Lord. Okay, well, first of all, back we're gonna start from the top. Back with what
Let's do it.
back with what True said earlier when it was like Stephen A. Smith ain't like that as far as like people following him and stuff. Well, that's kind of false because first of all, ain't nobody paying nobody no $100 million. Ain't nobody following them or listening to them. Do you know that a lot of the GMs and the owners and stuff, don't you know they listen to Stephen A. Smith about
No, I
players
know. Look, he
and
a
stuff
big.
like that? You
No,
do know that,
he
right?
one of the biggest dogs. I never.
Also,
He one of the biggest dog. Hold on,
also,
he one of the biggest
wait,
dogs.
wait a minute, wait a minute.
He's not.
And I'm not, and of course, no, he's not bigger than LeBron James and a Steph Curry and those guys. No, he's not bigger than those guys. But what I'm
Right.
saying
And
is,
that's all I'm saying.
he has a real big following, though. A lot of people
I
listen to Stephen A.
know he
Smith.
do.
That's the reason why ESPN paying him $100 million. They ain't just paying anybody $100 million. There's a lot of people that listen to
Absolutely.
Stephen A. Smith. That's number one.
Absolutely.
No, number two. Now the whole thing that they had going on with LeBron confronting him, hey, that's their business. I don't really comment on that too much. Hey, it is what it is. That whatever they got going on is what they got. They two grown men and they got to handle it how they handle it. It is what it is. But now far as the whole player thing, when y'all saying the players can come from this generation, and I mean all that is hypothetical. Nobody don't really know what a player would do if they was in this era and somebody
I
went back to
don't.
that era. It's all
Yeah.
hypothetical. You can't prove a hypothetical. So therefore, I mean, nobody has the empirical data to really say who would have did what in what era. You see what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
it's
but people.
hypothetical.
Yeah, and like, yeah, I feel what you're saying though for sure. But I think it is hypocritical though. People got mad what LeBron James said, right? And clearly, like, if you watch the video when he said it, he was clearly trolling, being hyperbolic, right? He was clearly trolling, right?
Hmm.
But like, but like, you hear like old people all the time saying that a player such and such player from back then can do this thing, do this, and it's like, but then now so you get mad when somebody else doing it. Like, it's like, come on, we can't do that. Like, you can't get mad,
But one thing about me,
especially.
I never agree to that. I never agree to
No, I'm
when
just
they
saying
say
in
you can
general.
take.
I know you.
Yeah, I know
Yeah,
what you say. You
yeah.
saying the
I'm just saying.
consensus, like a lot of people talk about it,
Yeah,
saying Jordan can average 40 in today's game because of all the
50
spacing.
points and
But
all
my
that.
thing is,
50
y'all
points.
don't have no proof of that. What proof just because he played in his era and averaged what he averaged in his era? No, that it doesn't correlate. That's why I don't never speak on that. Saying
Yeah,
moving
yeah.
players to eras and saying this player can do this and that era. I don't do all that because you can't prove that. How could you prove that?
Right.
I get
And
what
it
you're saying,
and
man.
it's yeah, it is. But like it's definitely like, and granted, Stephen A. Smith is the top dog. Like, I ain't saying he never have. I don't think nobody here say he don't got no following, but it's just like he has an ego. That's why it's like he was so pressed getting that $100 million though, because it's just something to flex with. You know what I mean? It's an
I,
ego thing. Yeah, I'm a
I
hundred
mean,
million dollar
true.
man. Like, I
I
remember
mean,
he. I think he down. He took a shot at Dak Prescott. He was saying, "Well, if Dak Prescott can get paid all that money, why can't I get paid all that money? I'm
you
top of
gotta
my
understand.
business."
But Chief, you gotta understand. Stephen A. Smith don't like the Cowboys. Every chance he get, he
No, but
pick and digs at the
that's still
Cowboys.
crazy to say
This
though. That's
dude
still crazy.
lives to talk about the Cowboys and pick at the Cowboys. That's all
No,
he
but
do.
yeah, but that was still
Crazy.
crazy to say though. Like if Dak Prescott is a top one of the top earners in his position, and he talking, well, I'm the best at my field. You know, I should get $100 million, whatever. I mean, and granted, he got it, but like, it's an ego. But like I said, his ego gonna be his downfall, man. His ego gonna be his downfall.
But
Cause
but
like,
but what but true. That's another thing. What player or journalist or entertainer or actress, actor, whatever, in these guys' position that don't have an ego? LeBron got an ego. Steph
oh,
Curry got an
everybody
ego.
know.
KD got an
Yes,
ego. All these guys, boy,
everybody
you're
has
not
an
making that type
ego.
of money and you don't have an
No,
ego. You not
no.
Jay
Here's
Z,
you and me.
Beyonce,
Yeah,
Rihanna.
you and
All
me
these
has an
people
ego.
got egos.
You, me, so crazy and renegade has an ego too. Everybody has
Yes,
an
but
ego.
not on their
But
level.
here's
But
the
they're making
but
millions
here's
and
the
millions
problem.
and millions of dollars.
Right, but here's the
Right.
problem though. You can't let everybody here has an ego. But here's the problem though. You can't let that dictate or destroy you either though. Cause Stephen A. Smith literally been crashing out. He literally looks crazy right now.
Not
Like,
necessarily.
you get what I'm saying? That you bring up
He
a
don't
scenario
look
talking about
crazy to Mangler because he's crazy. He
Nigga,
agree with everything you
oh
fucking
he
say.
hey,
look crazy.
like he ain't
How does he look
he don't, I don't
crazy?
think I don't think agree. I don't think Mingo just agreed on Stephen A. Smith bringing up a scenario about him, like if this not the Will Smith situation, Will Smith Chris Rock situation, that he was swung on LeBron. Like that's the ego thing, Mingle. And it's like, why are you
But
even bringing it up and saying
but
that?
but
That's
but but
ego.
but 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 true. But true. You just conveniently leaving out what he said before he said that. You conveniently just leaving that part out. You renegade and the other
No,
guy just conveniently just leaving that out. He said, yes, I would have got my butt whipped. Well, he said ass whipped. But he said I would have got my
Mhm.
butt whipped, but
yeah,
I
he
would have
did
swung
say
on
that.
him. You conveniently
Hey,
just
yeah,
left
Yeah,
but
that
he
part
did.
out.
He
He
did.
don't
but
he
He
no, but
don't
did
this is
say
the
he
that.
You
ego. No,
conveniently
but
just
this
he
left that
don't
ego.
part
even get
out.
it.
No, hold on. I'm gonna tell you this is where the ego comes at, Mingle.
That's that
Okay, I
ego.
understand.
Admit
He
that
did
you would
say
get
that.
beat,
He did
but
say
you
that.
saying you were
This
swung
is where the
back.
ego. No, this is the ego at though. Why? First of all, if LeBron James threw a punch you or hit you, what you doing?
I mean, I agree with you on that part. Yeah, I would sue
I'm
because
suing.
that would be the route
Damn
to
right.
go.
You tripping?
Yeah,
You
that would be the
tripping?
route to go.
I'm a flop like LeBron James, man. I'm a flop just like him. I'm a
He
flop just
definitely
like
gonna
him.
flop, man.
I'm a
Definitely.
But what
I'm
all I'm saying is y'all conveniently just leaving out what Stephen A. Smith said before he
no,
said the
we.
swinging on
I played
things.
a video. I
He
did play the
literally
video. To
just
be fair
said
though,
that yes, he would beat my butt, but I would have swung
I
on him.
brought it up. No, I
That's what
brought
he
it up, Mingo.
said.
Just
Man, you
no, I brought it
To
up,
me,
ESPN
Mingo.
see
that's
you
not an ego.
swinging on them.
No,
But to me,
Just
that's
sign
not an
no honor,
ego.
man.
no,
That's
I
not an
didn't leave
ego
it
to
out.
me.
I
That's
didn't
not an
necessarily leave
ego
it
to
out.
me.
My
When
point.
you admit that you
I
would
didn't
get
leave
beat
it.
up by somebody,
No, I didn't
if
leave
you
it
were
out.
swing,
I
you
didn't
were
leave
swing
it
back, you
out.
ain't gonna let him punk you. That's not an ego.
No, I didn't leave. No, I didn't leave it out though. I'm just saying though, like it's an ego thing when you 50 something years old, talking about you if you would. Granted, he said he was gonna get his behind whooped, right? He did say
Mm-hmm.
that, right?
Mm-hmm.
He did say
Mm-hmm.
that,
Mm-hmm.
which I acknowledge too, though. I said that beginning, even and I did not play the video, but it's the ego thing, and why are you even bringing up scenario in the first place, right? And then saying that you would have swung on him
Because he's a man.
when
That's what us men
it's not,
do.
I understand that. I understand that being a man. I understand that you being a man. But even with that, like
Because
and to
he's
be fair though, right?
emotional.
Hold on, and time out. And to be fair though, and to be fair, the fact that he brought up that Chris Rock Will Smith situation though, that's a tough situation to be in. I'm not gonna lie to you. Not gonna be a lot. Like, okay, let's say that the situation do happen. If LeBron James like touched him, if he let's say LeBron James punched him and Stephen A didn't do anything, I don't think nobody gonna fault him for not doing anything. It's like the Chris Rock situation, right? Like people laughed at it, whatever case may be.
If he
But
punched
that's a
him, he
tough
would have been
situation to
knocked
be
out.
in. No, but it's not even necessarily that. That's a bad look situation though. You know what I'm saying? Like you may get banned. It's a lot of shit going in that. Like remember when Will Smith smacked on Chris Rock, right? Like okay, if Chris Rock would have done something back, that's the situation even worse. You get what I'm saying? That's a worse situation happen where you know what I mean. Mother people get blackballed
Right.
from you know what I mean from Hollywood. You know what I mean, or like movies. Period. You get what I'm saying? So sometimes the
What they gave?
situations
They
and
gave Will Smith
altercations
10 years, huh?
is like it's like this though, right? Yeah, it's like this though, right, y'all? Like it's just those situations. Like okay, it's like fighting on an airplane or at an airport. You get what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker, you won't think twice, to be honest with you. Like, granted, spur of the moment thing, you being the man, you trying to protect yourself. I understand that. But if you know what I mean? If you just take your emotions and you think through what things going on, though, you get what I'm saying? Certain situations, though, it's not just easy to say, I'm just going to just defend myself. You right, like, I'm just going to strike back. You know what I mean?
I get what you're
Like,
saying.
motherfucker, you must shoot. If you get held by gun, like, you know what I mean? A mother, you may get held by gunpoint, dude pistol whip you. You want to do something, but first thing you want to do
That's
may
a
do
different
If
something,
you
scenario.
but
coherent enough,
but
That's a different scenario
I'm
though.
just
You
but
got
I'm just saying
that's
though. But I'm just saying
a
period.
little
I'm just
different.
saying period though. But I'm just saying
Yeah,
period. You in the
that's a
airport,
little
you gonna
different.
think twice of swinging. But if somebody hits you in the airport or something like that, you on an airplane, you gonna think twice.
You know what I
I
mean?
know you may want to do
I
it.
mean, cause you swung on me. What you mean thinking twice? What I need to think twice
No,
for?
I
better
mean,
think
I'm
about
not
their
saying
fate,
it
yo.
right. No, but yeah, but same time though,
He hit me,
you
he
gotta
assaulted me
like
first. That's self-defense.
I'm not no. I understand that point. Nobody's gonna be mad at you or the thought process of that. I'm just saying though, in situations though, you gotta worry about them consequences that happen in the end
Ain't
though.
no
You get what I'm saying?
consequences. Ain't no consequences. He hit me first. That's
For
self-defense.
example
Y'all just
though,
didn't hear
like you
me.
fight if you okay. For example, if Stephen A. Let's say that scenario. Unfortunately, great that it didn't have it. Let's say LeBron James would have swung. It was a bad altercation, right? It was a bad altercation, and it was blows was. But that's bad on Stephen A. Smith and LeBron James. You get what I'm saying? That's way. You know what I mean? Stephen A. Smith gets suspended. Like
I don't think Stephen A.
they
Smith
may
would get
you.
suspended.
Yeah, he just signed all that money and you
I,
gonna slap
I
somebody?
mean,
I don't think Stephen A. Smith would get suspended.
he got suspended
He got
before for no
suspended.
reason.
Yeah, yeah,
No,
they
no. But what I'm
definitely.
saying
No, he
No
is,
got
reason.
fired before.
but
True.
what I'm saying is, if LeBron James would have walked up
No.
on Stephen A. Smith and just smacked him, slapped him like how Will Smith did Chris Rock, and Stephen A. Smith defend himself, I don't think nothing happened to Stephen A. Smith. He said
Yeah, but
defending
sometimes yeah, I
himself.
get what you're saying though. But
Self defense.
sometimes though, like okay, you in the arena, if you got fans in the arena, they fighting. You most likely gonna get banned from the arena, bro. It don't matter who started it.
Yeah,
You get what I'm saying?
that's the law. You're not above the law. That's the law.
The law
No, it's
don't
not about.
pertain
It's
to
not
no
no.
damn arena, nigga.
Nigga, that's the law. I don't care if you're in the arena, out in the woods, in the pond. Nigga, the
No,
law is
it's
the
not
law.
about. But no, it's not about. It's a law though. But we've seen situations where like fans are fighting and one person starting it, right, or an altercation is starting it, and both guys are getting like banned for life.
That's an altercation. That's different from physical confrontation. That's
It's
No,
like
but
different.
you
that's what I'm
seen
Way
saying
two
different.
too.
people
That's what I'm saying.
fighting
I'm
and
saying.
both
I'm
of
A
them
saying
get a
verbal
though.
battery
That's what I'm
altercation is
charge.
saying.
different from a physical
But that's what I'm
altercation.
saying too. That's what I meant though. That's what I'm saying too though. Like we seen like physical altercation by fans. It don't matter who's starting it. You know what I mean? They both getting banned for life. So it's like that's why it's like
Nah, the players
people be
don't
saying
usually
the
get
shit.
banned.
Nah,
And
it
you
be
seen two
you.
people fighting and both of them get a battery charge too, right?
Well, no. It
Yeah,
depends on what.
No, huh?
That's why the police
nah,
come
Yeah.
you getting charged.
and that's why the
Nah, you
police
getting
come and
charged,
assess the
bro. Nah,
situation.
you can't play. You can't play. I get what you're saying though, man. Like let's say this, man. I'm nobody gonna fault you for like okay, your a reaction, right? I don't nobody gonna fault you, but like we just saying though, it's like that's what I'm saying is the ego thing with Stephen A. Smith. Because like, bro, why are you even bringing that scenario up in the first place, bro? Because like you said before, if LeBron James would have touched me, hey, you make another 100 million. How about that? Make another 100 million. You know what I mean? You know, what I mean? Make 100 another million, man. Have it, man. Give that to your nephew, man. So,
So
hey,
basically,
look,
y'all. So wait a minute. So basically, y'all trying to tell me that if y'all walked in the store, any kind of store, convenience store to get gas, anything, y'all
Mhm.
walked in the store, and this dude just, I'm talking about just backhand the hell out of you. You standing at the
that's
cash
a
register,
regular
you come
dude,
from the
though.
side.
We ain't talking about LeBron James,
I
bro.
ain't talking about LeBron. I'm
I
just
tell
talking
you
about a
this. I
regular
tell you
guy.
this.
A regular guy.
I'm gonna
Just
smack.
walk
I'm
up
gonna
and
whoop
just.
his ass.
That's what my
I'm gonna whoop
point.
his ass.
That's the same thing.
No,
What
but
I'm
we talk.
saying
No,
Hey,
we
is,
hey, True,
understand
are
that.
you talking
on the,
about the place that you in? Because you said the airport at first.
yeah, he
No,
did.
I'm saying like if you fight in the
Right.
airport, you get in trouble. You get a fed. You get charged for that, bro. You get
Yeah,
you if
you
you
probably
fight at an
getting a
airport
felony
or an
or something.
airplane. Yeah, you
It's
get a
That's
higher.
felony
different though.
and you getting banned for flights and you can't fly and you ain't no fly list. You on a no fly list.
So that's my point. So what makes it different? What makes it different is the money. What's the reason why you say
That's
you're a
all.
true
That
LeBron James?
That's
location
an
is what
It's
make
the
the
ego. That's an
money.
location is
ego.
what make
It's
the
That's
the
an
money. It's
ego
the
location.
thing
money,
because
bro. The money is what makes
that's
it
it.
different. That's why you saying you're a true LeBron.
But also it's not even that too. There's an ego thing because for one, you're technically winning at that point. You're technically winning at the point. If LeBron, let's say LeBron James hit you, guess what you could talk about? That moment he put his hand. You see what he had to do, y'all? He was so mad. He put his hands on me, y'all. You see what he did? You see what he did, y'all? He was so mad. He had to put his hand. I told the truth in his face. And he put hands on me, y'all.
But
Here y'all
also,
go.
y'all trying to make it seem like it's all on Stephen A. Smith. But you got to understand something. LeBron ain't never responded to nobody in his career. Why did he respond to Stephen A. Smith if he ain't like that, like y'all said?
Now
Oh
he
no,
had
he said
responded to
it. It got
people.
personal. It got personal. That's what he
Nah,
said on the
but when you sit
thing.
He's
there and
talking
say
about his son.
when
Yeah.
you sit there,
Nigga,
to be
LeBron
fair, when you
James.
sit there
I
and
mean, say,
say,
Bronny trash. We
hold
all know this.
on,
He is not a good
to be
basketball
Nah,
fair,
he
player.
getting better though,
no, we
Miguel.
ain't get
Come
that.
on.
He is
We
not a
don't
good
gotta get all that.
basketball player.
Y'all
Let's
let the
be
No, we
honest
ain't
brother
here.
gotta
guy
get all
stop
that.
this 3-on-1 onslaught so I
He,
can go
he is
cook.
not a good
Man,
basketball
here we
Nah.
player.
go,
Let's
her.
be
Here
Don't
we
honest,
go,
bro.
her. He talking about the
ain't
onslaught
no
is
jump
crazy,
session.
man. Now we ain't even jumping them though. That's
He,
the
he,
crazy
he
about
is
her.
not a.
Yeah, ain't no jump
We got to
session, man.
understand something. LeBron James is not a good basketball player. When we finally admit that,
Tom,
everything gonna
hold
go a
up.
little
No,
better.
we ain't talking about. Okay, let's do this right. Let's be
'Cause
fair.
that's where it stemmed from.
Hold up. Let's be fair though, right? Now, granted, I was on that same. Herm can attest to this, so crazy renegade can attest to this, and maybe you probably heard me say this too. I was on your side saying that Bronny was not ready to be a professional basketball player. I said he needed to be development beyond college. I said all this. But objectively speaking, he's on a good development track right now for what he's doing in the G League and he even to let the game he's doing good. He having good progress for what he can possibly be. That's
Well,
objectively speaking. We can't say like he. I mean, we can't. What up, W? We can't sit here and like deny that though. He is showing
well,
good progress and development though.
I'm gonna say this.
Can't do.
Give me 4 years and come back and holler at me. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, I
Just
mean,
give
he
me
have a.
4 years.
I'm the
If he in this same spot in 4 years, then no, he wasn't doing anything.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. But all we saying is though he hasn't good development so far.
He's
Yes, he's
been in the
struggled. We're
same
not gonna
spot from
deny
4
that.
months ago.
No, I say four
Exactly.
years. That's giving him time to develop, as y'all keep
But hold
saying.
on,
He didn't
but talking
develop
about
from 4
Domingo,
months ago.
He
but hold on,
haven't.
All right, bro, you gotta stop. All right, I'm
He
not even
haven't.
argue that.
Well, okay,
I'm
the
not
G
arguing.
League and
You
the
got it,
NBA is
man.
two totally different leagues.
Bro,
That's why one
you
is the
got
G
it, bro.
League
He
and
had
one is the
17 points in
NBA.
the NBA game. Mingle, he had 17 points in the NBA game.
Oh, a
Mingle, stop
17
it,
points
bro.
in a
And I'm
blowout. That's good.
stop it. He had 17
17
points in the
points in a
NBA game,
blowout. They
Mingle.
was losing by like 30.
Bro, stop it. He's still able to do it though. Like stop.
What
He
are we
people didn't
talking
think he
about
was able
here?
to do it. Like stop it, bro.
That's
Like
like
we
me
didn't even
scoring.
think he was
That's
able
like
to
me
do
going
that.
to the NFL scoring a touchdown and we dying by 28 points. Okay, Ed.
Man, bro, we ain't doing that, bro. Y'all, we
Like, what
cannot
are
move
we
the
doing here?
goalposts
Like, come
because
on, bro. Y'all gotta
me
stop
and
this,
you,
man.
me, cause me and you didn't think he was able to do that. First of all, that Milwaukee game,
17 points in a
man,
blowout game. Wow. Okay,
come
then.
on, man.
All right, then.
They
Man,
good though.
man.
All right.
The point is this. No, time out, time out. The point is this though, right?
That's what the
You
bar is
saying that he's
now.
not an
Okay, then.
no, the point is that he's not a, the point is that the argument is he's not an NBA player, correct? Even granted, and not granted. The people even in those blowouts are NBA players. If you're able to even compete, he was competing with guys
I'm
that
pretty
are
sure Milwaukee
NBA
wasn't
players,
even playing
right?
no more after that. They wasn't even, they starters wasn't in. They had these
Bro, that
third
we
string
know,
guys
bro,
in.
bro,
So
Like
what pick in the 50s
the
did
game
it?
was over
What
by
other
then.
pick in the 50s? What other pick in the 50s
bro,
did it?
The
bro. It's
game
not even
was
that
over
though,
by then.
Renegade. If the last time I checked, the end of the guys on the bench are NBA players, right or wrong.
But we lowering the bar so low for this Bronny guy.
It's not long enough. If we talking about,
This is lowering the bar, but the
no, we're
bar is so
not
low I
long
can
enough
step
bar.
over it.
No, it's not, bro.
The bar
I
is so
didn't
low
say.
I can step over it.
He still needs more development, bro. Nobody
This
said
is
like he
insane.
needs
What are we
more.
doing? 17
Nobody.
points in the blowout
First of
game is
all,
good. Since when?
first of all, I never said he was like ready to be on a like rotation rate. I said he, objectively speaking, he has gotten better, bro. Like we can't like lie about that. We cannot lie. We can't lie about that though. Like that's. I
Got
mean,
better according to who?
bro, I don't know. You gotta stop, bro. What you mean,
Got better
according to who?
according
According
to
Like,
to
who?
visual evidence.
Putting up 30 points in the G League and coming to the league, coming to the NBA and scoring 13 points in the blowout. That's getting
No,
Bro,
better.
he
there's a lot
scored
of motherfuckers that ain't
17. He
scored, bro.
scored
It's a lot
17,
of
man. But
people,
come on, man.
bro. There's a
Scoring
lot of people in the
17
G League
points in
can't
a
give you
blowout
17
win.
points.
About
It's a
blowout
lot
loss,
of people in
rather.
G. It's a
That's
lot
a
of people in
that's
the
a
G League can't even
55th
get
pick
that.
though, man. Like people
Like, come
who
on,
get
bro.
picked
We all
that
know pick.
low,
We all know the number
not
that you.
even
We all know the number of pick that you go don't really matter. Tom Brady was
the
Man,
a,
you
50
a
boys
sixth
nigga
trolling.
round.
when
Man, you
you
boys
when you
Tom
in the
trolling.
Brady was a
bottom when
sixth
you in the
rounder, and
bottom
what did he
50s.
do? Tom Brady was
Yeah,
a sixth rounder, and what did he do?
yeah,
We
but
all
that's
know
football
the
though.
number that you go at, the pick that you go at, don't really necessarily mean anything. Jokic was a second round
In
pick. He
NBA
the
it
best
matters.
player in the
Give
league
me
now.
another low 50 pick that
I'm
was
gonna say it again.
actually doing
Jokic is
something
a second
in the
round pick.
league.
How good is
Yeah,
he?
but he and where did Jokic get picked? Like in the high
He
40s,
in the
right?
second round. He got picked in
Hold
the
on,
second
time
round. He
out.
wasn't
Bronny
a
was
first
playing
round.
the
He was
game,
in the
and Bronny
second
was
round.
He was in
and
the
time
second
out.
round.
Bronny was playing.
How
Hold
good
on,
is
and
he?
Bronny was playing before the Bron and Bronny was playing when like the game was still like a game though. Like that's to be fair, he was playing like because let's not forget Luca and LeBron didn't even play that game, so he was playing early anyway. So like we can't do that. Like he came off the bench. He was a 6 man off the bench for them. So
Well,
like
let me
let's
ask
not
y'all a
act like
question,
the
man. Let
no,
me ask you.
during he played. He didn't. So let's not act like he played in the game where it was like, oh, he was just trash minutes. Like first of all, because Dorian Finney-Smith wasn't playing.
Yeah.
Um, LeBron James, Rory, um, even fucking Reeves didn't even play that game. So that's why he got the minutes, the opportunity, and he did ball. He balled out. He had
Okay.
17
So
points.
let me ask y'all this question, man. Let me ask y'all this
Hmm.
question. So when they put when they put Bronny James in the game against the 76ers at the beginning of the game, not trash time, garbage time, at the beginning,
Bro, he
what did he
got
do?
cooked, bro. Like, bro,
What
here,
what
bro,
what
you
did he
been
Yeah,
what did he do
he
then?
got cooked. He got
But
cooked.
What did
okay,
he do
cool.
then?
But you talking
See,
about
that's the
okay, he
difference.
got cooked.
That's the
Okay, he
difference
got
between
cooked. That
getting
was
in the
before.
garbage time and getting in at the beginning
That
of
was
the game.
before.
The starters are in at the beginning of the game.
Time out,
You got the Tyrese
time out.
Maxes
He
That
and
was
was
all
still
this.
going through. He was
hold
still
up,
going through it
hold up,
though.
Oh, now he's
hold up.
still
That
going
was
through. Okay.
no. Time out.
All
You
right,
need time
man.
on the play. Time on the
All
play.
right, dude.
With that being said, that was before the Milwaukee game.
Yeah,
Right or
that was
wrong? Was that
nasty,
before
Chris
the
D. I
Milwaukee game?
agree.
Was
And
that
what did Tyrese
that
Maxey do
before the
to
Milwaukee
him?
game?
Bro, he
Was that
got
before the
cooked. Like we're
shout
not
out
gonna
Matt?
fall
Shout out Matt.
back from that.
Like exactly though. But we always saying nobody ain't saying he's like
You
should be on
keep
a super
bringing up old
rotation.
shit, nigga. This nigga that got better
No, but it's
since
not
then.
even
The fuck?
exactly like. And here's the thing: nobody's saying that he needs to be on a consistent rotation right now. We're just saying that he's developing good for the progress like we are seeing. Like that's all we're saying. Like, and if saying that you and granted, you can still say that he's not going to be NBA ready, whatever. You don't think he can be a consistent NBA. If that's still going to be a take, that's fine. But saying that there's no been progress at all, come on, Bingo. That's
I
that's
mean,
kind of that's wild.
it's minuscule
Yeah, that's
product
being
project.
nasty.
It's
Hey,
minuscule product
hey, Mingo, Mingo.
progress. But what I'm saying is that's what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. That's the difference between the beginning of the game and garbage time. That's what I'm trying to
Oh,
get y'all to
Mingo,
He
understand.
can
was
you hear me?
playing real
At
minutes
the
in that
beginning
Milwaukee
of the
game,
game,
bro.
the starters are playing. At garbage time, everybody on the bench except maybe the third string, they in the
He
game.
wasn't he the first person to come off the bench in the Milwaukee game?
Yeah,
That's
he
what.
was
But it was garbage
one of
time.
the
They was
first
losing
people
by
to
30
come out.
points.
Yeah,
They was losing by 30 points by
but he
then.
showed out
Bro,
though,
he was
Mingo.
bro. They
Like
was
he
They
still
was
showed
not
losing
out.
the
losing by
game. First
30
of all,
points against Milwaukee. That's a lie.
So yeah,
He was
they
down
lost
by
by
like
like what 20?
19.
They lost by
No,
20,
no, they were
19?
not. Hold on. First of all, against Milwaukee, Bronny James was in the whole first half, and he was the leading scorer for the
exactly,
Lakers going into halftime, and they were only down 10. He was the only reason why they
exactly.
were actually even in a close game. It didn't turn into a blowout until late in the
I don't
third when
believe
the
that.
game got away from him, and Bronny Steele was scoring at an efficient rate. So if you watch, that's why I said watch him in the first half and judge him in the first half, where the game was actually competitive and the Lakers was going toe to toe with Milwaukee, and Bronny was showing
Hmm.
what he could do. So don't lie and say he was
Well,
already down 30. That's a
wait,
lie.
bro,
Lamar,
the
That's how
Lakers
we
were
know you
going
Lamar,
didn't
toe to
watch the
toe with
game.
them.
he's
How is they
actually
down by
That's
10
all
at
down.
the
he gonna
half?
do is come up here and lie.
Yeah,
Because
That's
Mingo,
all he
Wait a minute.
gonna
because
Hold
do.
on.
being
Wait.
because
If
you're
the
lying.
Lakers are going toe to toe with them, how was they down by 10 at the
Hold
half?
on. First of all, because actually they cut the lead down to like 6, and the Bucks scored like 4 points to end the half off 2 steals that pushed it to 10. So it was actually a single-digit game. So if you telling me that a single-digit game ain't close, especially when the Lakers are missing seven of the top guys, then you're a damn fool. And then also, Mingo, my only question to you would be this: how many games did you watch of Bronny James for you to determine he was trash?
Man, I was watching his college career. That's really when I was.
Okay. So how many college games did you watch?
I watched a lot of them before.
Okay,
Like,
so no,
before
I
the
know you
heart
didn't watch a
thing.
lot of them, but how many?
But yes, I did. Before the heart thing.
If you had to take a guess, like how many games?
Maybe about 3, maybe about 5. I say
Okay,
about 5.
so and I like that. So are you telling us you used 5 games to tell us that Bronny's trash, but then you get mad at people for using more than 5 games from the G League and the NBA combined to say that Bronny's gotten better?
Gotten better how? Like
okay,
what?
but because what we're doing is
we're not gonna get nowhere.
we used the G League and we used the NBA more than 5 game sample size, and we see significant improvement. Why are we wrong for actually looking at significant improvement? Because if I'd have told you at the beginning of the year Bronny would drop 40 in the G League, you would have laughed at me. For you to act like 30, 40 in the G League is nothing.
Nobody even thought. Nobody said. Nobody. I'm gonna be real.
Hey, Lamont, he don't
thought,
want to mention the minutes that Bronny played in that Bucks game, though.
Me, matter of
But that's
fact,
how we know he don't watch. He said the Lakers was down 30 when Bronny got in.
He played 30
And he's
minutes.
gonna come up on the panel in another week and act like a nigga ain't tell him this same shit that we
Mingo,
telling him
he
again
played
right
30
now.
minutes, Mingo. He played 30 minutes that game.
And here's
It was
the thing
17 points, 30 minutes, 17
He was
points.
the leading scorer going into halftime for the Lakers.
Oh, here we go.
That's a good game.
definitely
He
was.
played 30 minutes
Definitely
and only scored 17 points.
And we know garbage time minutes means something, because if you look at Goodwin for the Lakers, he got a contract with the Lakers. They cut Cam Reddish because Goodwin was coming in garbage time, showing what he can do. He cracked the rotation because he was coming in hooping in garbage time. So we know garbage time minutes means something, because Goodwin for the Lakers showed what he can do. He showed he could be a valuable role player just by playing in garbage time.
Especially you developing. First of all, we can't
Like them
sit there and
players ain't
criticize.
playing for their life at the end of them games or whatever.
Right.
Like I said,
Here's
man,
the
give
thing
him 4 years and come back and
Let me
holler.
say, hold on, Mingo. But we can't sit there and criticize.
Not giving it 4 months.
Hold on, real quick. We can't criticize garbage time minutes when we are. If the point is, he can't be an NBA player. We can't even, let's say, okay, granted, even though he didn't play garbage time minutes and um in the Bucks game, right? We can't criticize it because we're saying that he needs to develop, and like objectively speaking, he been having good development so far. Like he doing things in the G League that I didn't think he was going to able to do. He dropped 39 in the G League. Like, matter of fact, what he's averaging in the G League, matter of fact.
The G League, bro. What?
But no, come on, bro. No, like the point is, nobody think he was
on,
gonna be doing this good in the G League already, though. Like that's the point. Like
It's the G League, man.
he's
Nobody don't
really
even
one of
pay
the best
attention to the G League.
The point is,
Nobody
the
don't
fact,
pay attention to the G League at all.
that's not the That's not the point.
How many times you ever heard somebody say, "Oh, boy, I got to get home and watch this G League game right quick"? Dang, bro, you tripping, man? Let me go ahead and watch this G League game. Nobody don't even pay attention to the G League.
Hey, Mingo,
That's not the point.
another thing that you're not bringing up. Why you not bringing up the fact that this draft that he's in? Why they not mentioning the lottery guys that are playing like trash? But they bring
Hey,
up.
wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. Alex Carter been hooping lately.
No, I ain't gonna lie. The rookies have been playing better.
Alex Carter been hooping lately though. Him,
Man, there's some
and
dudes
Stephon
that ain't
Castle.
hooping, man.
Stephon Castle, Jared McCain got injured, but we know what he was doing before he got injured. Jared McCain was balling before he got injured.
What to do? AJ Johnson.
Did you cook them in the beginning of the season when Alex Sarr was playing like trash?
Hey, Alex Sarr been hooping though.
Him?
Now he had to get adjusted, man. Alex Sarr had to get adjusted, man.
What about Reed Shepard, man? Third pick,
but
not getting no
with that
minutes.
being
Shepard
said,
been injured, bro. Reed Shepard been injured.
Okay, man. See?
But here's the thing.
You gotta stop being nasty,
He got
man.
injured.
Come on.
Reed Shepard got injured, I believe.
But the thing is though, LeBron is averaging 22 points a game, 5.3 assists, 5.3 rebounds, 1.9 steals, 38% from the 3-point line, 44% from the field in the G League. Now, granted, if somebody said, now let's be honest, if we said that he was going to average that in the G League, How many people would say he was going to be able to do that? Like, let's be honest. I didn't think he was going to do
Though.
that.
Oh.
Like, we
Now we
understand
hyping up
the
the
G
G
League is not
League.
the NBA.
I never heard y'all talk about the G League ever. Now we
It's
hyping
a
up the
lot.
G
All right, now
League.
we're going. Now
It's
we're going to lie.
nasty word.
Now we're going to lie. Mingo, now we're going to lie. Then
I
it's
don't
not
never
no
talk about it. All the screens that we done had true. When have y'all ever brought up the G League?
Are we going to zip her in his fib now?
Now Lamont may have talked about the G League because Lamont is the coach. And he, you know what I'm saying? He look at talent and all that kind of stuff. Lamont may have mentioned the G League, but us, like
that's
over here,
not Lamont,
you
don't
ain't
zip her
never
through you
mentioned no
over
G
here,
League
though.
ever.
I don't care what you over here saying that we never talk about G League is always.
Never talk about you ain't never said nothing about no G League. Stop that.
That's not true though.
Oh,
You have, you know why
now
it's
we
not
finna
true.
sit here and cap now.
Not true.
All right,
I'm gonna tell you why it's not true.
all
First,
right,
hold on. This is why it's not true because first of all, G League Ignite existed at one point in time. So guess what G League Ignite played? They play in the G Leagues. That's not true. Players got drafted from the G League. Let's not forget this.
Hey,
So that's not
talk about the G League, man. Lamont is the only one I really hear
And
talking
we
about.
never talked about a 55th second round pick either.
Lamont is the only one I really hear talking about the G League, and that's because he's a coach, probably.
And the critics have never criticized a second round 55th pick. So
damn.
It's anomalies on both ends. Y'all criticizing a guy that y'all never criticized before, and we have to actually lift up a guy that we've never had to lift up before.
Hey, but Lamont, like I said before, the pick don't really matter. The pick that you go don't really matter because we got a such thing as bust. First round, first pick, they don't always be the best player in that draft. So we all know that where you get picked at don't all the time matter.
Yeah, but in the second round,
we do know
NBA
that.
history, in the second round, throughout NBA history, second round picks traditionally are not talked about, nor do they even crack NBA rotations. So the fact that y'all are so invested in just running around saying Bronny's bad, well, of course, there had to be some significant flaws in this game for him to get drafted second round, 55th pick. So at the end of the day, for him to be doing what he's doing now, the youngest player in the G League, in the top 5 in G League MVP conversations or in MVP voting, and he's showing promise now that he stepped in the NBA games. Because in True to King, don't let him fool you. That Milwaukee game, he was not playing garbage time. He was playing minutes.
That's what I'm saying. I had to double check.
He played 30 minutes. Yeah,
he played 30 minutes and only got 17
That's what I
points.
said. I had to double.
That's
Only
good.
17
He let
points.
the Lakers.
Bro. Stop.
He let the Lakers, man.
All right, we can move on. Like, bro,
First minute, 17 points is good. All right, then. Okay.
All right, bro. Who's your favorite player? Who's your favorite player right now, though, Mingo?
But you know who my favorite player is. Stop that.
Right now, who's your favorite player?
Oh, you said right now. Right now, I would have to say SGA right now.
So SGA gets like 20 points and he playing like 35 minutes. So like
SGA averaging 30 points, man. He leading the league in scoring.
No, I'm just saying. So he never. So hold on.
Not a good example.
No,
not a good example.
He got 19 in the beginning of the season.
It doesn't matter. He leading the league in scoring. That is not a good example.
Oh, here we go. Man.
Let's go to something else because that's definitely not a good example. And he's in the MVP race. Him and Jokic might win it. That is not a good example. You might want to go to something else.
LeBron James.
That is not a good example.
Hold up, LeBron James, a person that people said that shouldn't have been in the league. Somebody said he shouldn't even got drafted. The only reason why he got drafted because of nepotism, right? Granted, with all that being true, which we didn't got to go into his, or we already talked about that a bunch of times, right? All that being said, people saying that he's trash, he's not ready, right? He got to the G League, the youngest person in the G League, and he's top 5 MVP voting. That's great progress. That's just all you can ask for. That's all we're saying. Nobody's saying Bronny is going. She needs to be in the Laker rotation right now, immediately. Like nobody's saying that. He still needs time to develop. Right? He's a second round. He's a 55th round pick. Like nobody's denying that. But saying that he ain't make no progress though that's kind of wild though, nigga. That's.
Hey, but what did I say? What did I say after that though? What did I say? I said, and I quote, "Come talk to me after 4 years." Did I not say that? I said, "Come talk to me after 4 years." That give him over enough time.
But you've been coming talking every step of the way.
Come talk to me after 4 years, and then we'll go from there.
Khalil, though, I can probably find that too, though. By the way, I could probably matter of fact, you can do it your own self though. I mean, it's a go on the doc sheet. Go, you can matter of fact, hold up. I may put some in the link. You could. Oh, let me see if I can find it though. Matter of fact,
Stephen A. Smith still got to vote for the MVP, don't
yeah, he probably hold up. Yeah, it's a track. Hold up. I'm about to put a Google Doc sheet. This is like leak votes, by the way, too. Hold up. Let me see where it tracks. Damn, I don't even do that. Fuck. I ain't mean fuck. I ain't mean do that. Well, I'll drop it. I don't matter. Drop the link. But I'm talking about. That's what I'm about to do. That's where like you can. Matter of fact, this year because they're gonna do the. Let me see how where the fuck. That's what the fuck. I used to watch my 2020. Let me see. It's 2024. Oh yeah. I'm looking at it now. Matter of fact. Yeah, if you go in that archive, right? They got archive tracker from all the way from 2019. You make it look up. You make it just Google it too though, who they voted for. Cause sometimes they say it on TV. You make it do that. So be honest with you. But that's why I went to that Google that sheet. Um, that yeah, and mind you, they're gonna use that. It's gonna be an update on 2025 too though. On that same link too though. So you can see like who people vote like because first somebody may because how it works is though you got people that somebody follow like of course follow people to all the voters and like they seeing what they voted for they go over tendencies or and they go off what the person that voter says too though because a lot of times voters say they already say who they voting for sometimes so yeah. Like you can go look. Matter of fact, I can go. Man, I can probably tell you who Stephen A. Smith voted for. Matter of fact, for MVP last year. Matter of fact, I may can tell you if I can photo up MVP. Let me see. Stephen A. Smith. Let me see. Damn, he voted for SGA. Let me see. Stephen A. Smith voted for SGA last year for MVP. Yeah, he voted for MVP. He voted for Shea for MVP last year. I can do this. Let me see. Boom, we do. Boom, boom, boom. Let me see. He wrote for Drill and B the year before that. Um. So yeah, that's yeah. So yeah, I come in handy and all that, man. But I don't know, man. Shout out to Mingle though, man. I wonder if he's gonna come back, but Mingle gotta stop capping, man. I mean, I get it too. Like, I mean,
We
we'll
gotta
see.
chill, bro.
Like, it's all about development, man. At the end of the day, like,
He can't stop capping. What the fuck? What you think? What you
he
think
gotta
he
take that
come on?
LeBron James.
Come on
He
this
gotta stop
thing
that.
for?
I like shout out to Mingle, man. But
I
you just
mean,
gotta stop. Like, bro, we understand. No, and nobody's saying that he needs to be like in the regular rotation, like right now. Like, we're just saying, like, objectively speaking, he having good development as a basketball player right now, man. Like, that's all we saying. Like, that's something wrong now. Like, that's something bad. Like, who got drafted 54? I don't even know. That's the point. But like, I mean, going back to like, yeah, but that's the whole thing though. LeBron James, I mean, Stephen A. He was talking about, man. I feel, I mean, as a father, he tried to use as a father angle, and like, bro, hold up, bro. What you mean as a father and all that? You know what I mean? So it's like,
Ran down on his boy, scared the shit out of him.
yeah,
Yeah. Like they never cared about a 50th pick until now. That's the whole thing. That people was missing. Mingo was missing that point, bro. They don't even
yeah,
talk
that's the
about the
thing. Like
lottery. They not talking about the first pick. They ain't talking about the second pick.
this man talking about Steve A. talking about playing you as a father and all that. That's why LeBron James snapped on you. And he's like, come on, bro. Talking
Yeah,
about,
crazy,
oh,
bro.
it's about basketball. Nah, like first of
Right.
all,
Then he
LeBron people been talking about LeBron James all the time. LeBron James, bro, you talk about that Mavericks situation with LeBron multiple times. He didn't convert you in.
Right, then he want to talk
It's
about,
a
oh, this
fact,
about
man.
the goat. This about the goat debate. This don't make no mistake about it. Man, shut your duck ass up, nigga. Yo, your whole career depend on that goddamn goat debate. You're taking a L, nigga. You feel me? And he out here emptying clips. Now you out here talking about baseball on first take. When the hell that shit happened? If it wasn't the playoffs or the you feel me the end game of the whole you feel me? Come on.
Right. Like, that's all I'm saying.
Hey,
Like,
y'all
come
can
on,
hear me?
bro. Like, you can't. Yeah, wait, I can hear you. Y'all can hear me? Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm about to say yeah, but yeah, that's just crazy. Talking about. Oh yeah, it's just wild though, man. It's just really wild. Like I don't know. It's
The dominoes finna start falling. Gold James that started it. Niggas about to follow suit, man. And they gonna do some. They gonna follow suit in some bad ways, or they gonna follow suit in some good ways. But the media gonna say all of the bad ways they follow suit, cause somebody gonna do some stupid shit to the media for some duck ass reason. And they gonna take that shit and run with it like, you see, this is the problem or whatever, and blow that shit up like it's more than what it's supposed to be. And they gonna have to have more players that's gonna have to step up and be like, man, shut your stupid ass up and cook each other for the duck ass shit that they do. But I mean, them dominoes just started falling and they not about to stop no more. Boys getting a podcast. And then what's his name? Paul George stopped his podcast. Well, you better bust your shit back out, stupid duck ass.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's just yeah. But like you said, he got watch. Stephen A. got like watch the ego, man. But like I mean, he had an age where it's like, man, I mean. And like you said before, more money, unfortunately, man, the more you get money, the more show who you really are and all that.
Yeah, that's
And
a
like I
fact,
said,
bro. That's a fact. Hey,
you
did,
know,
hey, it's about accountability and respect, man. You gotta respect that man at the end of the day. You talking about people, family, and that's his family, man. That's his son. So,
but it's not
but
even that
yo,
he criticized
No
we got
LeBron.
some
offense,
of the kings.
Like,
no
We got
offense,
Hollywood
y'all.
Herm in the
No
building.
offense,
and what up, Herm?
no offense to y'all, man. Y'all full of shit. No
About
offense
what?
to y'all.
About the Bron shit?
Yeah, y'all full of shit. To be honest,
There we go.
All
What
right,
you
go
about
ahead
to say,
and
man?
cook
Hey,
your
nah,
point. This in the zone, man. Zone out.
man, there we go, man. It's a
nah,
sushi bar, man.
nah. This is the thing that I don't get, man. We had media members that did way worse shit than what Stephen A. did in that instance with his
Yeah,
comments
absolutely.
regarding Bronny. Peter Vesey, because he's from the country. Because he got that deep Southern accent to the point where he said, "Well, because of the way Karl Malone talks, he said that he's not educated. He's slow, basically. He's not a
Right.
smart guy, uneducated. That's kind of a black man that's egregious. That's somewhat racial implications in that and everything. Niggas didn't make a big deal about that back then. Peter Vesey also said that Latrell Sprewell is a coach choking thug. Called him a thug.
Right.
Listen, man.
Bro, what they got to do
Nah,
with Bronny? Why you
nah,
always
but
No,
do
see,
that
you
shit?
ain't.
let him finish.
What
Uh,
Let him
that
finish his
got to
point
do
though.
with Bronny?
I mean,
here
I
we
get what he's
go.
saying though, but it's a
He,
difference.
Cause the correlation, renegade, with your dumb ass and dick sucking ass, since you want to be disrespectful.
Lord have
Correlation is that
mercy.
media members
Yeah, bro, but I got
always said things that are derogatory towards these athletes. It's a way to handle everything, bro. End of the day, if niggas know about the history, shit, Stephen A. interviewed LeBron James when he won his first MVP. When LeBron won his first MVP, Stephen A. was the guy that interviewed him. So it's deeper than what y'all niggas actually think. And Forbes,
What are
what he
you
said about
talking
Bron,
about?
we mentioned that though.
nah, but when I'm the whole show, nigga, I'm just going off the title of the video. Shut your punk ass up, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
But all I'm
What
saying
are
is
you
the shit
talking
that
about,
even that.
nigga?
Hey, Renegade, let him
Damn.
finish. He almost done. He
Your
almost done,
bitch
Renegade.
ass
yeah,
keep
yeah. Let him
talking. I'ma
finish,
make
man.
sure you
You
get
don't want to.
your I, you better leave me the fuck alone.
Go ahead, bro.
Finish your point, huh?
Nah, but the thing is, bro, what he said about LeBron James in regards to how it wasn't crazy, y'all. It wasn't crazy at all. It wasn't like the nigga said some shit so crazy, so off the chain, so disrespectful that you could get this outrage that's going on, that's taking place. This is, to me, unnecessary outrage that's going on. After the fact, to me, should get talked about more than the incident at hand, for us how he been carrying himself, how he been acting like a child in instant. Because if you go at a nigga, go at a nigga hard. Don't bring up no dead man into the equation. Don't bring up supposedly one of his closest friends in the middle. Do it the right way. Speak upon the story that even your punk ass ignored. Try him that
Yeah,
way. I
that's
want to see how gangster you really is, Stephen A. If you really about that life, if you really wanted to smoke with LeBron James, just like how LeBron stuck it to you and did it, you know your punk, so because he know your punk ass is jealous of Pat McAfee, his situation with ESPN. Why not do something to get back at him? If you go do it the right way, Stephen. I want to see if he really gangster. I'm gonna challenge Stephen A. to see if he really about that life. If he really shit talking that he obviously do. Stephen A., this what you need to do. I want to see you interview Chael Sonnen. I want to see you sit
all right.
down with Chael Sonnen. I want to see if you really about that life. Because all this back and forth with LeBron is senseless.
Now that
If
may
you ain't if you
backfire
ain't,
on him. I
ain't gonna
don't
press
think
no
he do that,
issue,
bro.
You gonna get ESPN sued and you gonna get his ass fired.
I mean, hey, so what? He done made enough money. He said he's straight for life.
Shit,
He's
I
straight
mean,
for life.
we don't know that. We don't know that whole stipulation.
Yeah, he
100 million.
definitely gonna
No,
get
you
fired.
know better than you know as good as anybody that how Stephen A. feels about his job and his head
Chael
honchos.
Sonnen, ESPN.
He gonna do what he
Yeah,
do.
but the same thing you now, but the same thing you talking about work for the same thing you saying that he shouldn't do it with work for ESPN too.
That's before he not right
Shell
now.
work for
Is he working
ESPN.
right now? Is he working
Hey,
for him right now?
it happens. Whenever a UFC event happens, that's when he work.
I'm saying, is
It
he
ain't
working
been no
for him right?
Man,
yeah.
Hearn,
I don't think. I don't think
you
we're
know
very.
he
No, I
ain't
don't
gonna do
think
that.
man. I think he's just. But I
Now
mean,
I'm just saying, but so crazy. Is he talking a whole bunch of shit?
I will say this though. I will say this though. And this is why my point is CJ Smith was know he was wrong for what he was saying though, because he's trying to call LeBron James a liar and trying to make it, you know what I mean? He knew he said something that was offensive. He's trying to move the goalpost, right? To your point. you trying to bring up Kobe's death and funeral to try to attack a person. You know what I mean? Trying to because he didn't listen. He said some comment about Brian, somebody about listen. He trying to plead you. I'm pleading with you as a father. That sounds crazy. Like, hold up, what you mean pleading as a father? Bronny's good for the rest of
Right.
his life. He's talking about
He making it
like
personal. He making it
that's kind
That's
of like I
definitely
ain't gonna
making
lie.
it personal.
Now
He
granted,
wasn't personal at first, but he's personal now. And if you
no, no,
go out with a bang, Stephen A. Go
no,
out
no,
with a bang. I want
no.
to
But
see if
my
you
thing
really
is,
about that life. If you really got dirt on that nigga, show
no. But
you
that's
about
another
that
thing
life.
too, though.
I'm
But
trying
Herm,
to
that's
see
you
a
another
really
nigga
thing.
really
think
about
you
that
really
life.
think he gonna bring up that Chael Sonnen stuff?
I don't think
If he
Right.
talking
I'm
to
gonna be
If he
real.
cash
didn't
shit,
bring it up already, if he didn't bring it
I'm
up
gonna
when
be
he
real
emptied the
to
clip
her.
on Monday, he
You
not gonna
trying
bring it
to
up. Right? He ain't gonna bring it
no,
up.
but
her.
renegade. All I'm challenging between what I'm saying. If you go do the shit that you doing, Stephen A. I'm calling your gangster to do that. Let's see how gangster
You
you
trying
really
to get
is.
Stephen A. Smith fired,
Let's see
bro.
how
That's all
gangster
you
you
want,
really
bro.
is, Stephen A.
You just want to do Stephen A. Smith. You just want to see Stephen A. Smith fired, bro. That's all you want.
Hey, it don't
That
matter.
is crazy.
But show us. Show us the dirt that you so-called got on LeBron
Man,
since
you
you talking about
trying, bro. You
exposing
just
him.
want,
If
man,
you
bro.
talking
You
about
the devil on the
exposing
shoulder, man.
LeBron, let's see it.
This man,
Let's see him try.
this,
Let's see him
It ain't the
actually
first
do it.
time he got fired,
hey,
True. It ain't the first
hey,
time.
hey, yo, hey,
And
yo, this nigga Herm the devil on the shoulder, man. Man, you trying to get Stephen A. Smith
I get
fired,
what
Yeah,
Herm
man.
doing though.
you
I get
trying to
what Herm doing.
sabotage. He trying to sabotage. He just want the mess out. He don't give a fuck whatever. This Stephen A. stupid ass. I
Yo,
don't give a damn. I
Braun
don't give
didn't
a damn.
sabotage
I
him
don't
though,
give a
True.
damn nigga.
I'm gonna be real with Herm. I'm gonna tell you how
I
that's a
just
fact.
want to see how
Here's the thing,
gangster he
man.
is. I he tried to
Listen,
portray it.
hey, gangsters don't last though. Herm, hey, gangsters get locked up. Or listen, you go 6 feet or you in prison, man. It's only two. You play that
There's
gangster,
only
man.
two options, bro.
I mean, I'm telling you, listen, I'm gonna be honest, because that can backfire a lot. Because for one, if LeBron James gonna be just petty and all that, and you gonna bring in Steve. Because here's the thing, his credibility already been shot in his back and forth. Especially you bring in that Kobe stuff, right? People definitely don't like that.
Now
It's
his credibility should have been shot, but he
it's been shot.
backstabbed
But you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. I'm talking
niggas.
about his
That,
credibility been shot.
but the thing is, this is why I'm gonna hold everybody accountable, including LeBron. You still was dealing with that man at that point in time. You still did your interview with him when you got your first MVP. Niggas should have shut him out then. He did the
That
Allen
was
Iverson. He
true.
put out personal, real life shit about
Yeah.
Allen Iverson and his marriage and all that stuff. Niggas should not have fucked with him then, but guess what? Niggas let it fly under the radar. That's why I don't want to hear no fucking overreactions for any one of these bums trying
To be
to
fair
defend
though,
LeBron James for niggas ain't
Man,
do that.
that was too long ago,
Nah,
man.
it ain't too long ago.
Ain't nobody
LeBron
knew.
James was in the NBA. LeBron was in
Look,
the
man, ain't
NBA at that
nobody
time.
knew how to
It
think
wasn't
about.
too
Ain't nobody
long
was
ago.
thinking about the media the way they thinking about them boys right now,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, so why think about it? Why think about it now then? You want to think
Cause everybody older than
wait,
fucking
what it
'09,
is now?
nigga.
Yeah, now
yeah,
everybody old. Yeah,
that
you
was a
What you
long
talking
you would
about?
say you a soft ass nigga then. You a soft
no,
ass
but
nigga
hold
because
on,
I
time
had
out,
kept
time
the
out.
same energy. I
Nobody.
kept the
If
same
a
No,
energy
nigga
but
with
had to,
Stephen A for years.
time out,
Fuck
yo.
that
if a
bum
nigga
Stephen
knew,
A.
Hey, Herm, let me holler at you
He a
real
complete
quick. Herm.
scumbag and he's a coon and a sellout. That's what he is.
Hey, Herm, let me
okay,
holler
everybody
at you
know
real
that.
quick.
You said Stephen A. Huh?
Herm,
But y'all let it slide though. Until now, that's the point.
no, I
He
don't
been cutting
think
Stephen A for a
Stephen
while,
A
don't
got
he?
the I don't think Stephen A got the balls to bring up that Chael Sonnen stuff. I'm be honest with you,
He
Herm.
should, but he shouldn't do that. But I mean, he probably he
He
gonna
ain't
ruin
gonna
his.
go that deep. I don't even think LeBron went that deep.
He
Just to
gonna ruin
go
his
on a
career. He gonna
podcast
ruin
with
his
Pat
career because
McAfee is going deep, Herm.
for one, what it technically was personal. Pat McAfee, Stephen A don't like each other. LeBron
Yeah,
should
but
take.
is it going deep as to far as bringing up
No, that
stuff?
wasn't deep.
Yes,
No,
it's
I'm gonna
deep.
tell you why.
Yes, it's deep.
I'm gonna tell you why though.
Okay,
And I'm
okay.
not mad at LeBron James
It
doing
is
it.
cutthroat.
I'm not mad.
It's
Hold
a
on.
he.
I'm not mad at. it's cutthroat, but it's cutthroat, but not harmless at the same time because it was hurting Stephen A's ego, right? That was the hurt Stephen A's ego. Not the fact I'm responding to you, right? But guess what? I'm gonna do it on a platform for a person that you don't mess with
Right.
because now
It's
guess
cutthroat,
what?
but it ain't foul. It ain't all the way foul. Like
Yeah,
you feel me?
because it was a statement. Because guess what? What did Stephen A. Smith love to preach? Oh, he the biggest dog in this industry, right? Like he the big dog, right? In the sports media space, right? He the big dog. He the top dog in sports media. But in all reality, it's really not him though. It's really Pat Mc. But Shannon Sharp and Pat McAfee right now, right? Pat McAfee really, in my opinion, like he's number one, right? So that's a shot. That was a shot on Stephen A. Smith's ego. Like let's be real. Like if we somehow had a LeBron James interview, that man Stephen A. Smith going shot. You know how much issue would talk about this, right? Like you know what I mean? We probably can't even get it. You know what I mean? He would try to listen. Stephen A. that type of dude, man. Like he was like, what the hell? Why in the world did these guys get interviewed? He's one of them type of dudes. You know what I mean? Like he was hot when he saw Pat McAfee got that interview. Granted, I mean, he had an hour long unfiltered LeBron James interview. Like I mean, and that's the problem. That's why I want to read why Stephen A. Smith is mad because he don't have the access to LeBron James. Like he has access to Michael Jordan. He can text Michael Jordan, call Michael Jordan, whatever case may be. He feels that Michael Jordan to go. He looks at LeBron James as number two, and he can't get access to him. He feels some type of way. You know what I mean? Like that's all this really. That's what it's about. Like Stephen A. Smith.
I
That
got you.
this is all that is about, man. End of the day, Stephen A. that goat shit, and LeBron can't feel the way about that. Niggas gonna have their preferences, bro. Niggas gonna have their choices of who they think is the best. Hell, you ask Dr. J and all them who they go to, they gonna say some nigga that I wouldn't think it shouldn't be in the conversation. Everybody gonna have their preferences. You can't control what people think, bro. People gonna have their opinions. That's that on that. End of the day, people got their preferences. That's why there's no reason for me to get mad at Renegade because he got Braun as his GOAT. You know what I'm saying? Or Renegade shouldn't get mad at me. People got their reasons. People got their way of interpreting the game in different ways. I just think how people try to control everything. I think that's the problem. Stephen A. is a control freak. LeBron,
Right.
they got that alike, so they clashing. Because LeBron typically controls a lot of different things, especially since the 2010s. He controlled a lot of shit. Stephen A. been controlling shit around the same time because he was blowing up at that time. And at the end of the day, when you got two big egotistical motherfuckers going head up, you gonna have that issue. Just the way how you handle things, the way to handle everything. I agree with Melo. Braun could have checked his ass behind the scenes easily. Hell, you probably
Yeah.
could
Yeah, I would say
if
that.
you
I
did
ain't
it
gonna lie.
behind the
I would say
scenes.
that.
You, and also with Stephen A. Even if LeBron James pissed you out with that court side shit, it's the way to handle that. You said it yourself. You got Rich Paul number, Mav and them number. You call nigga. You settle it that way. You come to an understanding. You come to an understanding. You ain't gotta like each other to get an understanding. So both of them handle it wrong. Both of them is immature in the situation. And I think it's overreactions from both sides. I think in a way, a lot of it just been tension that's been built up for the last 8 years that been built up between those two. And it's coming to a head. And LeBron is a smart guy. He knows when to press the envelope on. Fuck with this nigga now and shit. Yeah, I can use my son as a way to why I did what I did. That's okay if that's what you're doing, but just understand it's risk to come to that. Cause True, you know this. Renegade, you know this too. You crazy as hell, but you know this. The media always get fed rumors, always get fed stories, always hear a lot of different things. So when you play that dirty game with the media and build the enemies with the media would come up the same, tear you down the same way. We can't act like we haven't seen stars in different sports, no matter what sport we see, get torn down by the media. And they like look at Carmelo Anthony. His career journey ended because of how the media portrayed him. It was it's because how the sports media portrayed Carmelo Anthony to be a particular player. So
Okay, but
Melo career was
look,
shortened due to how the media portrayed him at what they were selling, what Carmelo Anthony's value to the NBA. It can affect you in some fucked up ways. And how people now in the sports world will hold both sides accountable. It's a dangerous little lane because a lot of NBA players that feel LeBron is too political at times. They feel it's a lot of players feel a certain way towards him as well.
but
Yeah, but
but
at the
look,
same time,
but look. The
you
thing
go right.
is, he didn't attack so-called the media at large. He like cooked a couple different people. And then the thing about it is the quote unquote the media, they taking both sides of this argument because you got Will Bond and what Levitard and Kyle Hurd
But
and shit like that. They got one
Levitar,
side, and other people got
but
other people got another side of shit. So it's not really like the media as a whole. They don't feel attacked. So it's not. It ain't really gonna be. It ain't really gonna be that type of reaction. I get what you're saying or whatever, but he didn't. He didn't get at the media at large, so they don't feel attacked or played at large. So they're not gonna attack him as a result of that at large. You know what I'm saying? I don't think.
I think what could put LeBron in a tough spot is what he said about Wendy. But you know what I'm saying? Like that could fuck you up because Windhorse was part of the media that was pushing LeBron James, that was getting LeBron looked at in a positive light. A lot of stories that he was putting out that was coming from his camp was true. And how he threw Wendy up on that type of shit can get him some negative backlash to the point where the media gonna look at him sideways like, bro, Wendy always been pro you. He always
No,
fuck with you.
no. Look, that's
And,
gonna
and,
make
and,
Wendy.
and,
That's
and
look,
I
look, look.
think
Wait,
he
wait, wait,
fucked
look, look,
up
look,
in
look,
that
look.
sense.
Look, that's gonna make Wendy look crazy because we all thought that if push get the shoving and somebody needed to get some information, you feel me, on Go James, then we would have thought that Wendy got that type of relationship with him, and he fucking don't. Come on, man, that's crazy.
But LeBron should not have. Wendy didn't have anything to do. He should not even brought up Wendy though.
But anything, okay, but
That
look, anything Wendy,
that was very
look,
immature, and that was very
anything,
that was
but
fucked
look,
up. That was low down and
look,
shit.
anything Wendy say about Go James, everybody gonna take that as love because a nigga think they cool, at least cool, cordial and shit, nigga, with each other, and they fucking not. Come on, man, that shit crazy.
He wasn't supposed to bring up Wendy though. That was.
Okay, I ain't say he was, I ain't say he was, but that shit was eye opening still.
But that let you know that a lot of things that people do feel about LeBron have some truth to it. If it's not beneficial to him, where he wants to be put at, he can give two fucks about you. He'll use you he'll use you until he has no need for you anymore. Like I
I
said,
mean, he could still.
Stephen A. and LeBron started out cool, but something happened to why they got to where they at now.
Yo, so Herm, you think he's just been using people and then he drops on whenever he wants?
I mean, the media uses the athletes to blow up, and the athletes uses the media to heighten their greatness, heighten use each other. They both use each other, so end of the day, it works hand in hand. Because end of the day, as an athlete, if you especially want to be polarizing, as one of the biggest athletes in the world, you do need the media to have your back in that. And at the same time, if I want to work for these
Yeah.
networks, I need to cling on to a superstar to blow up. Stephen A's come up with Allen Iverson. Brian Windhorst come up with LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? So it happened. Amar Rashad come up was Michael Jordan, was Michael Jordan, and he had baseball shit on lock too that a lot of niggas don't know about with
I feel you
Wilbon.
on that.
But some of the biggest media members always attach themselves to big names, and they both grow together. And so it works
Stephen
hand
A.
in hand.
ruined
They
his
both use
chances,
the shit
man.
out of each other. Nah, but I don't.
Facts.
I think I think Stephen A's good either way. I think Stephen A.
All them
built a lot
players,
What?
all
of
them
built a
players
lot of
That's
know.
why he's
friendships,
so mad.
whether it's in the hip hop.
He
Nah,
want to be
nah.
Amar Rashad, man.
I don't think that bothers him as much as we think. But
I think it do, Herm.
I think
Why you
Steve.
think he think? Why
Nah,
you
but
think he
Steve.
calling them?
But Stephen
Why
A.
you think he
still
calling
being
them a
very.
backstab?
But despite that, Stephen A. been still very successful. He
Okay,
he didn't
but
need
you ain't got
LeBron
that.
to
He
be
ain't got the
successful.
interview. He ain't got the interview. The Goat James
He
interview.
had hey, he had the interview at the right time. You interviewed the nigga when he won his first MVP. That means more than anything that you can get now for LeBron James.
Not right
If you
now.
want to do resume, the fact that he was the guy that interviewed LeBron James getting his first MVP, that's a great thing to have on your resume. You don't need nothing else for LeBron James if you got that. If you got that on your
But if
resume,
you
you don't
got it,
need
but if you
LeBron
got
James
something
for
else,
shit
it's
else.
better though, right?
You don't need LeBron. You had you been hanging on the Allen Iverson coattails. You've been on one of the biggest shows for the past 10 fucking years. You've been on the biggest damn show
I
on the
don't think
biggest
that
damn
holds.
sports
I don't think
network.
that holds weight,
That's
though,
gotta
Herm.
be real.
So you saying he don't want to?
You know
You
why I
saying
don't
he
think?
ain't never wanted a close relationship with the biggest and most media driven star in the NBA.
He had it, but that's why I'm alluded to. Something happened. We just don't know what happened.
And the interview
I
that
don't think
holds
neither.
weight now is the one that went viral, man, because he's considered
Hey man, look,
to most that he's the GOAT. In '09, he wasn't considered the GOAT.
who now
Talking about LeBron
who's the
when
most? Cause
Stephen
he
A.
still
interviewed him.
not, but no, but I'm just saying. Hey, when you say the most, look,
Hmm.
but people still consider a nigga that ain't played in over 20 years to go.
Yeah, but the numbers are closer than what people think now, though.
I mean, the numbers are gonna be closer, but I think this what y'all gonna see too. I think the numbers gonna drip. Like I said, you got these damn crazy ass young niggas now. They actually gonna go back and watch all this little film. They gonna look at Jordan highlights. They gonna look at them. They go look at certain players. Go look at Kobe. They go look at Kobe and them. They go. I think it's gonna be crazy
They gonna
year.
look. They gonna look and be like, "Boy, this boy a fake goat. That boy is not like that."
I mean, if
Damn.
you saying that Michael Jordan like that, you a fanboy because LeBron James is one of the best players to ever touch the basketball. So for you being disingenuous and try to say Jordan is not like that, that just shows how fucked up you are how fucked up you are, and that you should have no credibility in any basketball conversation. I could
Yeah,
tell. I
nah, he
made
like
I
that.
made try, but LeBron James is bona fide, one of the best players to ever touch the basketball. So if you can sit up there with a straight face and say Jordan ain't like that, you don't know shit about basketball, and you need to stay out of all basketball conversations, Renegade. Stay out them motherfuckers if you gonna talk like that. If you gonna talk like that, stay out them motherfuckers. Cause I'ma be
What
100.
you
I can tell the
what
truth.
you
Be
mean?
real about certain things.
Niggas
Hey,
gonna look at that tape and be like, hold up, this ain't what
if you
this ain't what
you
I
you
thought. This ain't what they
you
was talking
being
about. That's what they gonna say.
you being disingenuous then.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. If you trying to say Michael Jordan's not like that, you don't know nothing about basketball.
That shit cap. I'm saying I'm saying they gonna say you gonna look at that tape and be like, hold up, swole up. This ain't what they was advertising me. I see niggas
Yeah.
doing shit better than this on
Nah,
tape.
you capping. It's a lot of shit. Niggas layup packages. They can't make the type of layups Jordan was making like that. It's only a
That
handful of
shit.
niggas. It's only a handful of niggas that got a layup package like that. So I don't see niggas doing those type of layups like that. I don't. There's only a few that can in today's game. So like I said, you being disingenuous. You don't have to
Mhm.
What
try to.
a reverse layup?
Nah,
No, no.
his hands and his hang time was like one of
Like
them ones, bro.
yeah, it's one of the
I ain't
ones,
gonna
bro.
cap.
You can't be disingenuous, bro. Like end of the day, we know them niggas. Any like niggas like LeBrons, the Jordans, the Kobe's. Those niggas can play in any era. It don't matter what era you put them in, they gonna dominate in any era they play against. It's just that when you do your comparisons, you gonna have your little nuances that you go with of why you may feel a certain player is better. At the end of the day, and that's okay. But the problem becomes when you have these debates, it's the disrespect and being disingenuous. A lot of niggas' criticism of Michael Jordan comes from when he's the fourth and fifth player in the NBA. Name most niggas that's in their fourth or fifth year in the NBA, they never look at a nigga as a choker. They'll never look at a player that's a choker. They never say that they failed or nothing. They going through their learning stages. You get your ass kicked early on. The only two niggas that didn't get their ass kicked that early was goddamn Magic Johnson, Larry Bird. Them niggas came out the gate whooping ass. Those the two anomalies. These other niggas had to go through their growing pains to Bill Russell too, cause Bill Russell came in won as a rookie. So those three niggas was whooping ass early. Other than that, most niggas go through their growing pains, bro. They gotta learn from their losses. They gotta get better, become a better teammate, become more professional, know how to carry themselves on and off the court
Lamont is
alone.
crazy, man.
Hey, I mean Lamont,
That is.
shit, you probably can't get past a full court press, man. Nobody ain't worried about what you talking about, nigga. Shit, nobody ain't studying this shit. End of the day, bro, with niggas doing what they doing,
Man, ain't nobody worried about no fake goat, nigga. It's 2025. Straight up.
well,
Middle fingers up.
if you want to say a fake goat,
Nah,
Huh?
he one of the goats, man. He one of the goats. We not about to do that.
that just shows
Um,
you don't know what's
nah, he
going,
in a
you don't
Mount
know basketball.
Rushmore
I'm
for
talking.
sure.
Oh, I ain't talking about one. I'm talking about capital D. You feel me? D goat. I ain't talking about. That's what they call him. That make him a fake goat. But I ain't
And,
like that, man.
and look at 2 cents, he's right. He's right. It did take a three-peat in the Dream Team to get that respect as one of the ones.
That shit cap. They put that boy on all on the magazines,
I
pushing him as a
mean,
real
yes, he
goat
had a
in
bit.
87,
But guess what?
88.
Guess what? LeBron and Jordan got in common though. Guess what? LeBron and Jordan got in common. They got the machine pushing them. When you got Nike
That
pushing
shit
you,
cap.
you got the machine pushing you. You gonna get a lot of attention. You gonna be on magazines. You gonna be all over the world because you got the machine pushing you. Nike gave you the blueprint how to push all these niggas, and they did it.
Who got a bigger? Who got
Jordan
a
and
bigger
Nike
push?
came up together, and Nike took off from there pushing other athletes that they end up getting. And LeBron James is the second biggest guy that ever been signed to Nike, and they've been pushing the shit out of him. And that's the only group of people that's benefiting from this whole shit is Nike. Nike eating off y'all dumb asses.
Yeah,
Y'all
this
got
is definitely
dumb
rabbit
shit,
hole
bro.
talk. Shout out to Casual down there, man.
Yeah, it is rabbit
This
hole
is
talk, man.
hilarious. It
And
definitely
and,
is.
and
Lamont
I'm gonna tell
back.
you.
Hey, he's back.
I'm gonna tell you the nigga that leads the way in rabbit hole talk. That motherfucker nigga that just came on the panel. FIL Sports Debates. It's the nigga that leads YouTube and rabbit hole talk, man.
He started the rabbit hole.
Yeah,
That's
he started
crazy.
the rabbit hole, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Lamont, they putting stuff on your name, man.
Nah, I just tell people the truth, man.
Rabbit hole, Lamont, man. Rabbit hole, Lamont, man.
Not my fault, man. The 90s just overrated, man. It just is what it is, man.
Facts.
It's overrated, man. You got to think about it.
But none of y'all,
Isaiah Thomas.
none of us,
Weak sauce.
none of us on this
Weak
panel.
sauce. Perm.
None of us
Perm.
on this
Weak.
panel
Perm.
could
Weak
be
sauce.
any nigga in the 90s. None of us on this panel could. What you talking
Oh
about,
my
man?
God! Stop! Don't. You gotta
Isaiah
stop
Thomas had the
doing
best.
that.
Jordan could never beat. Because remember, Jordan came in 84. Y'all was glazing them by 85, 86. He couldn't beat nobody. He couldn't beat the Bucks. He couldn't beat the Celtics. He couldn't beat the Pistons. First round sweeps.
Couldn't.
Just putting up a lot of numbers with no results. Y'all call that stat pad. Y'all call the guys like that Russell Westbrook. And it took one of the luckiest shifts in NBA history for him to actually start winning. One of the luckiest shifts. That's all it took. So he got lucky. He made the most of it with a whole bunch of accolades. We give him his credit for that, but outside of that, man, you could easily call Jordan just the luckiest player in NBA history because if he plays in today's game, he is not at the top. There's no way. His game will not translate.
Thank you.
Have him when to
He can't
translate.
even shoot, Herm.
Hold on. This how much of a dumbass you actually being right now. Disingenuous. Have his game when it
What?
translate. You got a guy DeMar DeRozan. Scored over 25,000 points.
Is DeMar DeRozan in the GOAT conversation?
Nah, but
Come on. And he shoot better. And he shoot better than him. He shoot better than him.
Is Russell Westbrook in the GOAT conversation?
Jordan is more efficient than DeRozan ever been. He's a better finisher at the rim than DeRozan. He's better in transition than DeRozan. He does everything better than DeRozan from a skill aspect. So with DeRozan score over 25,000
You gotta
points,
stop
what
this.
In
the fuck
today's
make you
game,
do shit?
me and you both know, Herm. In today's game, if you don't have the championships, you get no consideration.
I see why you gonna be stuck.
Jordan will not get the championships in this era because he will never get that type of team built.
I understand why, man. I understand.
So Herm,
I feel
I
you,
want
bro.
you
I
to,
feel you, man. Hey,
I want you to,
I
I want you to,
be stuck in the club, man. I feel you, bro. I feel you, man.
Herm, I want you to,
Games like that, man. That's crazy, bro. And
Herm, I want you to tell me.
it's certain niggas that can translate to any era, no matter who
All right,
they is.
Herm, the talent is different. Jordan's legacy is hinged on the championships. Tell me what team Jordan could get drafted to and go 6-0 with a viable supporting cast in this era, because we know that's what his legacy is hinged on. His legacy is not hinged on talent and being good and having a jumper, because everybody in this era is talented, they're good, and they got jumpers, and you ain't running around calling them ghosts. So at the end of the day, when I call it the luckiest stretch in NBA history, tell me where do you see a gap in this era where he can haul off 2-3 peats with the way the teams build super teams in this era?
In the 2010s, he could have. What you talking about?
Okay, tell me the gaps. Tell me where they at. And what team is going to build that type of team around him and how?
For 2010 to 2019, he could have got 6.
What team does he get drafted to where he can haul off and run off
No,
two,
no,
three
now
peats.
you create a hypothetical. I'm just going off the team that he had.
No, because
I
what
was
I'm
moving
telling you,
crazy with it.
anybody can just randomly blurt out. He can win it all. But what I'm
Now
asking you is
what the
this.
hell you talking about?
What I'm
You
asking you is this. I
blurting
said
that
it's
shit.
going to be impossible for him to win two, three peats because one, teams aren't going to just sit around and let him win, and there's no organization that's going to allow that's going to be able to give out enough bad contracts and pay him
Now you made this
123% of the salary cap just to go win. The Bulls had to
and I
finesse.
appreciate
The
you.
Bulls had to
No,
finesse
no,
the
I
entire team
appreciate you
just to
making.
win.
I appreciate.
So what team,
I
what
appreciate you
organization could he
making
get
it. I
drafted to in the
appreciate you making it
2000s
easy
where
for
he
me.
gonna beat the Lakers?
I
Where they gonna
appreciate
beat the
you making this
Pistons?
easy for me. You want to know why this easy for me, Lamar?
Or just tell me a team.
Videos explaining
Just tell
how.
me a team.
Now you the same nigga that did. Hold
Tell
on,
me
you
a
the same
team.
nigga that did videos. You the same nigga that did videos explaining that Michael
Tell
Jordan
me a
always
team.
wanted to play with. Nah, nigga. You the same nigga that stood up there and made
Tell me
videos
a team,
saying that Michael
Herb.
Jordan wanted to play with. Listen, that did videos explaining that Michael Jordan wanted to play with other stars in the NBA at the time. So with the freedom of movement in this era, I have players joining up on teams in which you accuse
Tell me a
Jordan of
team,
wanting to
Herb.
do, accuse of what you accuse Jordan of wanting to make for. So with that being said, Jordan, you telling me if he didn't join up with that bullshit and making super teams and joining up with teams with the freeman of movement of what these players had going on, that he can't pull off any three-peats? That he wouldn't be able to do that?
Tell
Was
me a
gonna get
team,
a
Herb.
three-peat. The only reason they didn't get it because of injury. Other than that, they
Tell me
probably
a
would have won
team,
both.
Herb.
Honestly.
Herb. Just tell me a team.
It wasn't that many great teams in the 2010s. It wasn't that
You
many
gotta
great
say a
teams in the
team, Herm.
2010s.
You
They
gotta
could
say
have
a team,
easily got
Herm.
two, three
Come
peats.
on,
Who?
Herm.
They
Just one
Herm.
team, one
he wouldn't have got
organization.
the three peats.
One organization that would be able, that we know could build a way. What team was going to do that? You remember, you
You
got to
know, you
beat
gotta
Golden
have the best.
State.
You gotta have two of the best defenders. You gotta have the best shooter, the
Hey,
best, the
Chicago.
best.
Guess what? If he got drafted to the same franchise in the 2010s, they had the defenders. Had the
Hold on.
What you
So
same.
hold
They
on,
had
mean?
the
Herb.
defender. They had the
Hold on,
guys to do the
Herb.
small thing. They had the Joe
Herb.
Hilliards.
There
They
was
had
one
the
element.
Luol Dames. They had. They
Hold on,
had.
hold
The,
on,
they
Herb.
ended up getting the Derrick Rose. They end up
End
getting
up.
the Carlos. Man, they had
Hold on,
everything.
Herb.
They could have. They
Herb. The
would have
problem
won three
is
straight,
the
nigga.
problem.
MJ and
Herb.
Derrick Rose.
No, hold on, Herb. The problem is this. If we're gonna say that team, we'll give you the early 2000s, right? But his coach is Tim Floyd. He don't got Phil Jackson. Tell me any avenue. Show me based on what we know about Michael Jordan. How does he win a championship ever without Phil Jackson? Because he never really sniffed any success in the NBA without Phil Jackson. He couldn't win. He was a loser. He couldn't play team ball. How does he do any of this without Phil Jackson? Tell me what Tim Floyd does to lead them to the promised land.
I want to know too, Herm.
Oh, Herm left, man. Hey, I didn't
I
want to
got
help
about
y'all,
it.
but
Herm,
yeah,
what?
I didn't want to help y'all, but we got to bring up the expansion teams that they took advantage of it
Come
when
on,
Herm was gone.
man.
We already cooked on expansion teams. The 90s expansion made the 90s water. Did you know that the 90s, because of the expansion, had the most 60-win teams in NBA history and the most
And
60
right.
they had the most teams with 60 losses in NBA history. It was one of the most unbalanced, lopsided eras in NBA history. Top heavy with 60-win teams, bottom heavy with a whole bunch of teams that lost 60 games. That's how lopsided it was.
Most teams below 500 and all kinds of shit.
20. There were 4 years in the 90s where 20% of the league lost 60 games. What the hell kind of league is that?
Weak sauce.
Yeah, that's crazy. Where Herm at, man? Herm left.
Man,
That's crazy.
because
Herm, come
what they
back,
do,
Herm.
they just gonna talk a whole bunch of generalities. They tell you what Jordan could do, but we all know that Jordan needed the perfect situation to win. He needed Phil Jackson and he needed Scottie Pippen. We've saw Jordan for multiple years without those two pieces, and it looked garbage. So what has Jordan done in his career to lead me to believe he could do anything with regards to winning in the NBA when he don't got Phil Jackson or Scottie Pippen next to him? And we got a big enough sample size to prove that. But then they
Hey,
vilify Scottie
Herm in
Pippen
the chat.
because he go 1 year and don't win the championship. They say Scottie can't be a number one option because they literally gave him 1 year and went to Chicago Bulls by himself because he couldn't win a championship in 1 year. Jordan gave us a whole bunch of losing seasons when he started his career and in Washington. We know he would be a loser and a stat pattern in today's game. Unless he had the go coach, and probably the best 2 and 3 options in the league.
That's crazy. Herm said, he said, if we ain't doing a debate, I ain't doing hypothetical.
I'm
He
not
back.
talking hypothetical. See,
All
that's the
you
thing.
do
He back. He right here.
How am I
And at the end of the
how am
day,
I
you
doing
so
hypothetical, Herm?
damn dumb. You so damn dumb. I hope you realize
You
within
still
this
ain't
first
answered the
5
question, though, Herm.
you not nah, nigga. Honestly, I do what I want to do. When I basically tell you, you so damn dumb or don't really realize the shit you be saying that Jordan was in the goddamn conference finals with Doug Collins within his first 5 years. So it's not like the nigga didn't have a deep postseason run. Niggas would lose to the great. As a young nigga, you got to learn how to win. You got to learn how to be a team player, a better leader, all that shit matters, bro. Everybody get their ass kicked for the most part. If you ain't Bill Russell, Magic Johnson, or Larry Bird, you was getting your ass kicked for the early part of your career. So for you to sit up there, be disingenuous and want to use a sample size with Mike, come on, man, I can do the same thing. Well, what LeBron James do? We don't have a top 5 player on this roster or and 3-point shooters on this roster. What does LeBron James do?
They're not gonna
He
do a
get
lot of
their ass
winning if they
kicked
don't
too.
got a lot of help. Duh. See, the thing is, I can
They gonna
accept the
get
fact.
their ass. They gonna get
Hold
their ass.
on,
They
Herm.
not winning shit
See,
because
Herm,
it
I'm
took
not
that nigga
delusional,
AP
Herm,
and
but
D Wade, a guy that was already a
Herm, I
champion,
agree.
that
You
was
said
in
all
the
this,
draft
but
class
see, that's the
to
thing,
learn
Herm.
how
You
to
said
be a
all this,
winner.
I agree with you.
It took Dwayne Wade to sacrifice his game to make LeBron James learn how to be aggressive, to make LeBron James learn that nigga be you, goddamn it, and we
But,
win.
but,
It
but Herm, what does that got to do with anything? What does
learn
LeBron
to
got to
be
do
a
with this
winner.
conversation?
So end of the
What
day,
does LeBron got to do with this
the same shit
conversation?
that you're trying to spew, the same shit you're trying to spew about Michael
I'm not
Jordan.
talking about LeBron.
Everybody needs luck on their side. Everybody needs to learn how to grow up and become a dominant force and realize, hey, this is how you can utilize your. You're great, but you got to scale back a little bit and let these
This is
niggas
just
get
you
you
and a whole
tired
bunch
and
of
let these niggas play
this is
along
just your
with you
glory talk.
so you can
This is
start
just you
winning
and
more
glory talk
games
trying to
so you can compete for
Herm,
championships.
let me ask you
Because
a
if you
question.
don't let Scottie Pippen be Scottie Pippen, Michael Jordan, hey, you going to keep getting your ass kicked. You got to let Scottie Pippen control some things.
Herm, we know that's a lie though, because y'all
You
don't give
got to
Scottie
get
Pippen
Horace
any
Grant.
credit.
You got to
Herm,
utilize
don't
Horace
lie.
Grant. You got to
We hear what y'all
utilize
say about
Horace
Scottie
Grant.
Pippen.
It's certain shit that Jordan had to realize too,
You lying,
that he had to
Herm.
focus
You gotta
more
stop
with to stop
lying.
being selfish. Hey, I'm
Herm,
not lying. It's the
what
motherfucking
credit did
truth.
you
The
give
nigga
Scottie Pippen
scaled
in?
back his numbers when they to buy into the triangle for one. So
What
for the
credit
nigga to
if we both
finally
know
then buy
if we
into
both
the
know the
bullshit,
Chicago
it
Bulls,
worked out.
Herm,
The
if we
nigga
both
had
know
to
the
check
Chicago
himself in the
Bulls,
motherfucking mirror.
if we
Cause
both know
that
the
nigga
Chicago
didn't even
Bulls
want
don't
Phil
have
Jackson. You ain't gonna talk about
don't
that.
win championships
You ain't
without
gonna talk
Scottie
about the fact
Pippen,
that nigga
then
didn't
why
even
don't y'all
want
give
Phil
Scottie
Jackson.
Pippen any credit?
But while you if LeBron James don't have Co-superstars,
Why are you
the
talking to
top
me about
5 players
LeBron
in the league with
James?
3-point shooters.
Hold
What
on.
that nigga do when he
Remember
don't have
what
a top
Casual
5
said the
player
other day?
3-point shooter?
Bringing up
What that
LeBron
nigga
James
do?
and Jordan
Taking
conversations.
out
What is
James
Herb
is the
doing?
exit in the arena
What is
early,
Herb
getting his
doing?
ass kicked because he don't have a co-star and he don't have elite shooting on
Why
his
are you
team.
talking to me about LeBron?
Exposure, the same bullshit you bring up about Michael Jordan. I can sit up there and be an asshole with LeBron James, but when I do
But I'm
that
not talking
and we can
about
talk
LeBron.
sensible basketball, you being the
I'm not debating
asshole,
LeBron.
you trying to push propaganda, you trying to find
I'm not
anything to
debating
talk about.
LeBron.
You gotta stop chasing stories, nigga. You gotta
Herb.
go back to your old motherfucking self and just
Hey,
start talking the
hey,
game.
Herb.
You are not talking the game. You pushing
Okay.
propaganda. You full of shit. You acting like you don't know shit about basketball. And I'm very disappointed in you doing the
Can I
type
ask
of
you?
shit, the
All
type of
right, Herb.
stuff you're
Can I
doing.
ask
You
you one
sold your
question, Herb?
fucking soul. You sold your soul to give. You
Herb.
sold your
Okay, can
soul
we talk basketball, Herb?
fucking casual and propaganda
Herb, can
ass
we talk
nigga. That's what
basketball?
you became.
So, Herb, let me ask you one question. If it was about all this help and learning how to win, right? Let Scottie Pippen be Scottie Pippen. Where are you? Why don't you appropriately then rank Scottie Pippen? Because he's just as valuable to the 6-0 as Jordan. Well, where's your credit for Scottie Pippen? How do you credit Scottie Pippen for the being 6-0? Where's your praise for him?
Herm left out again.
He ran and raving, man. They just ran. And they bring up LeBron. Remember, they bring up LeBron in conversations. We talking about the 90s. He bringing up LeBron. I don't care. I know you need help to win. I just know in this era, Jordan ain't getting that level of help. He's not going to get the best coach in the game. He's not going to get the best sidekick in the game.
Mm.
And he's not going to have all the best three-point shooters on his team. And he's not going to have the best six man on his team.
But do you
He's not
think
going to have the league leading
he'll
rebound.
figure it out though eventually?
He got
Do
he
you think
and Luke
No,
Longley could shoot a three
the
too.
stuff that
no,
he'll get?
because here's the thing. It don't matter what a player figures out. This is
Mhm.
see when they say a player learns how to win, that's always been a lie. Do you know how you win in this league? You put more talent on the team. They don't learn how to win. They just make the team better. Think about it. Think about it. Think about all the teams with Steph Curry and them boys. The team, they added talent to that team for that team to get better. If you think about all the teams that have gotten the championships, they don't just, oh, I figured it out. I'm going to the championship. No, it's usually some unique piece that they added. For example, the Drew Holidays on the Bucks and things of that nature, right? The Boston Celtics bringing in the Porzingis and things like that. Remember, they didn't get over the hump first time. They went and brought in more cavalry. Fuck it, we just gonna bring in more big guns. That's how you win in basketball. These guys don't learn how to win. You just make the team better. With Jordan and the Bulls, they just made the Bulls better. That's what they did. Get Oakley dumbass out of here, even though Jordan wanted him. Bring in Bill Cartwright. He's gonna be solid. Bring in Scottie Pippen. Bring in all these good role players. We're gonna get better. You bring in talent. There's no such thing as learning how to win. The team just gets better. Everybody gets on Miami Heat for losing in 2011. And then when you look at the roster, then you got people running around telling us about how good some of those bums at the end of the bench were. They were top heavy. They were a top heavy team. They got better the next year.
Yeah, they definitely got better than next year. But they were supposed to win that 2011 though, Lamar. Come on now.
Yeah, but no, because
Mhm.
a 7-game series is designed to show you who the best team is. If it was a 7-game series, always exposed. Now you might not like the outcome, right? Maybe y'all make because a 7-game series basically tells us y'all were underrating the Dallas Mavericks. And it's not like Dallas just lucked up and found their way in the finals. They beat some hellified teams to even get to the finals. That in and of itself should tell you right there, we are not appropriately judging this team. You beat the life out of Kobe. So yeah, it just be a lot of cap.
Oh man. So yeah, man. Pretty much cooked on this whole subject, man. Renegade, what else you gotta say about this?
Man, I'm loving the. It's. I don't want to say it's. You know what? Better late than never. It's late, but it's better late than never. I'm loving it. I'm loving the pushback. You know what I'm saying? That's happening between the media and the damn players. It's about time. Should have been happened. And I hope they don't let up. Real talk, because this is much deserved and long overdue. And I just hope the players don't back down. You know what I'm saying? Because they're gonna do some shit to try and make them back down. I just hope they don't. You know what I'm saying? Because people getting sick, people getting more and more sick and tired of them boys coming around this bitch being all unprofessional and shit, being all personal and shit. And then when you call them out, on their BS, they acting like what you saying ain't true, like lying and shit. You feel me? Nigga,
Yeah.
shut your ass up, dog. But yeah, man, I'm glad. I'm loving it. Paul George, you need to get back on your shit, nigga. That
Nah,
shit whack.
the media
Letting
took
that
him out
be like,
his
you know,
podcast, man.
you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm gonna focus on trying to win the chip, bruh. Shut up, my nigga. First of all, you boys is cooked. And what are you talking about? You trying to win a chip? Not no, nigga. You capping. You're falling for the peer pressure from the damn media. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Paul George. Get your stupid ass back on that podcast, nigga.
Yeah, they took him out his pivot, man. He was on his podcast. They cooked him out his position, and that's pretty much what happened with that, man.
So
Lamont back, but that's pretty much what happened with him. Yeah,
Hey,
man.
hey, Renegade, remember what you were saying about Stephen A. Smith earlier?
what's
Uh,
that?
I kind of agree with where the direction you was going with it. I think ESPN, I think they're just trying to let Stephen A. Smith crash and burn on his own because, and I'm gonna tell you the proof. Remember when he said that thing about Kobe not being at the memorial? Normally, it's like a little Stephen A. got that little microphone on, and the producers will correct them immediately. Be like, "Nah, you got to retract that. You got to retract that." Stephen A. came back on the next segment. He said, "My phone was ringing, and everybody was calling me saying, nah, Brian was there. Brian was there. The producers didn't even tell him he was wrong. Everybody in the world knew LeBron was there. The producers definitely knew it.
Right,
They
right,
just trying to let him crash and burn on his own. They gonna let him say, like, watch over these next couple months. They gonna let Stephen A. say a whole bunch of stuff, and they just gonna let it fly over the radar. They want him to kill himself, because if he kill himself, that contract is gonna be easy for
right,
them to get up with that contract.
right,
So
right,
so watch. They just let him say stuff. They let him be wrong. They let them use that platform to go at people like LeBron James. And all he doing is making all the NBA players turn on him. That's all he doing.
right.
Yeah,
While he
because
making ESPN all kind of money with the controversy, so
yup,
they'll give a damn about him. He think they do though. He
and
gonna
Stephen
see
A.
on this
lying.
next contract.
Because Herb lied. Yeah, Stephen A. did that first interview with LeBron, but Stephen A. also asked Brian one very important question. What do you want out of your career? Brian said, yeah, the only thing I want out of my career is I just want to protect my kids, man. He told him that.
Hmm.
All Brian has talked about, even in that interview with Stephen A. long time ago, he said, man, the only thing I want out of my career is he said, man, I just want the best for my kids. He says, I want to protect my kids. He told Stephen A. Smith in the interview. And so when Bron is literally showing you what type of father he is. Stephen A. knew exactly what he was doing when he was trying to call him out as a father. He knew it would
Right.
agitate LeBron, and he knew, like, because really he been trying all these years to poke at the bear to get LeBron to say something. And it was just odd to me how he
Right.
came on ESPN, and the whole premise of his show was LeBron's a liar. All he did was tell us how he's a liar because all these years he's been telling us over and over on ESPN, I ain't got a problem with LeBron. I ain't got a problem with LeBron. I love LeBron. I love LeBron. And then he comes on ESPN after LeBron disses him.
And
Never
empty the
liked him.
clip.
I ain't never liked him. I ain't never liked him anyway. So hold on. You've been
The
telling us for 20
backstabber.
years. It's just like, hold on. You just been leading us on, lying to us all this time. Now all of a sudden, when you get into it with him, you ain't never liked him anyway. He a backstabber. You ain't telling us how he backstabbed nobody, but he a backstabber. He ain't no better than the Dreamers Pros and all of these little low-level YouTubers that come with these bad takes with no information to support. That's it.
That's why they love him. That's why they love him. And then look. And look, I think what I was saying earlier, I think why he's saying that he backstabbed him is he's a backstabber, and why he not explaining it is because I think he's supposed to be the new age Amar Rashad. He's supposed to be having that good relationship with Stephen A. and having a damn interviews and shit and all kinds of shit like that. And I think that because they don't got that kind of relationship, he thinks that that's Brian's fault, backstabbing him, hating on him and shit like that. So that's what I think. Because you keep saying all of this old dumb shit, but you don't want to explain why. I think that's got because it got something to do with you. And if you do explain it, it ain't got nothing. It's not about backstabbing. It's just because nigga don't like you or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause you a little piece of shit.
Yeah.
You feel me?
And then I think this is the funny, and I said it in the comments. They now they all rallying behind Kendrick Perkins and Brian Windhorst. All these people that hate LeBron, now they trying to rally behind as if they victims. When the only thing they've done over the last 10 years is say that all these guys is on the clutch payroll. Then when LeBron attacked the same guys that y'all say is on the payroll, not that where the payroll conversation go? I mean, if they on the payroll, don't the boss get to talk shit to the employees? If they employees and they out of line, why y'all getting mad? See, so where the clutch narrative at? I thought they
Now
was
they say,
payroll.
see, now they spinning it saying, see, even though they on the payroll, he's still dogging them. See, you feel me? Like whatever negative route they could go, it's just that's just what it is. I mean, look, that's just what it is. But that shit funny. You know what I'm saying? Because you cook their narrative and they snake it. And but then they've been doing this so long, they like professional at it. You know what I'm saying? At sneaking that
Mm-hmm.
shit some negative way, like it's that shit funny. But and that's why Go James out here stepping on Stephen A. neck and the Jordan Knights out here, they can't stand it, man. They can't stand it so much to the point that now they putting the cape on for Windhorse and what they deem as the lit media, man. That's crazy.
Now they defending him like he did something wrong. All he did was basically say he made that up. Like at the end of the day, talk about what LeBron said in that particular instance about Brian Windhorst. He basically said he just made that up, but he was speaking as if it was coming directly from me. No matter how you slice that, talk about what he said. Don't cry about the
Right.
delivery. That's why everybody don't. Oh, you said something about Wendy. He don't deserve that. Well, Wendy shouldn't have opened his mouth and made some claims about LeBron that wasn't necessarily true.
Right. Right. Like,
Speak on
come on.
that element. Oh man,
Like,
they always cry the wrong stuff. They cry about the wrong things.
and then it's
Yeah,
like
and
you
now they
said,
getting cooked.
right, and they can't take it. And then it's like you said, on that one of them last streams you had. If a nigga, if somebody thought somebody could get some information personally from Gold James, everybody and a nigga said, do you think Windhorse could do something like that? Get some inside information on Gold James and on a personal level. You would think that Wendy would have that type of access, and he don't like at all. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? That's crazy. That's
so crazy,
crazy.
so crazy. Because I
What's
said
up?
so crazy. I said
Mm-hmm.
before LeBron came out and said that on the show,
Mm-hmm.
if somebody put a gun to your head and was like, based on how Brian Windhorst reports, do you think he has a direct relationship with LeBron James? I would have said yes, 1,000 out of 1,000
Yeah,
times, because
yeah, I
the way
would say yes too.
Right.
he reports it in a way as if he's getting it directly from LeBron. And all LeBron came out and said was, I don't even know him. And that clears up a lot. Like, Brian Windhorst, that's his whole career hinged off on everybody believing that he sources information directly from LeBron. That's a fact.
Fact.
Yeah, that's a fact. Yeah, I agree.
So when LeBron basically says he not getting it from me, then they want to get mad like he throwing him under the bus. That ain't getting mad. Like, so I mean, come on, man. Like, they gotta stop
Because
with this.
everything Windhorse say about Gold James, people gonna think that people take that shit as gospel, man, because they think that it's coming from him in one way, shape, or form. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
and for him to say that I don't even know him, like, that's crazy. That shit is crazy when he's the main dude in the media that everybody, you know what I'm saying, getting the information on Gold James for as if it's a goddamn fact. Like, that shit is crazy, man. He had to say some shit like that, you know, because
yeah,
Because people will
and
be
it
like, Brian
clears up a
Windhorst
lot.
said it. Yeah, Brian, because people see reports and they be like, yeah, Brian Windhorst said it. It got to be true, right? Because
right,
he's getting credibility because he's tricked people into believing his information comes from Brian. So, I mean, this is why I think Wendy didn't push back on it,
right.
because I think Wendy knew, like, yeah, I kind of done finessed a little bit. Let me not even fight this one.
That's a fact. And it's crazy though. Everything that LeBron says, it's like, oh, it's a lot of pushback. It's like he can't speak for himself or something.
Can't
Crazy
speak
to
for
me.
his kid.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. But yeah, True the King, where you at, man? Think True doing something. But yeah, man. We definitely, I think, yes, man. It's up to y'all though. If y'all want to keep cooking on this, we can. I mean,
I'm about to
up to
walk in the
y'all.
gym, motherfucker. We got practice, so I'm about to dip out myself.
All right, do your thing, man. Do your thing.
All right, y'all.
All
All
right,
right,
for
man.
sure.
Yep.
Salute. But yeah, Renegade, man, we're gonna try to do another one next week, man.
All
We gotta
right,
find
same
like a
time. Y'all
day.
trying to fuck with that?
Yeah, yeah. I'm glad you pulled up though.
Okay.
But
All right, man.
yeah,
See y'all,
man.
boys.
Salute to everybody. Yeah, we gonna end the stream. We're gonna be back next week though for the basketball news. Appreciate everyone who pulled up. Subscribe to the channel, man.
Right,
Yeah, your
right.
boys will be
Salute to
back,
the
man.
people, man. Shout out to
In the
True. Shout
zone
out to
back,
Mine.
man.
Herm. You
Shout
feel
out to
me?
everybody.
Mangala.
Everybody in the chat. Salute to the people who donated. Appreciate y'all, man. We'll
Right,
definitely
right.
be back. Yeah, man. But yeah, man. Peace and love, man. Yeah.